This is the old 77 podcast. Hey, bitches.
Thank you for listening to the old 77 podcast. Hey, what's up?
Hey. Did you ever have a cool celeb hang?
I do. I actually have a couple stories from Florida, man. So the first was with the Yin Yang twins.
Oh,
Nice.
Where do you see my dick? Where do you see my dick? I'm gonna beat that pussy.
Oh, Dave making it so awkward.
Oh, here we go. Where do you see my dick? Where do you see my dick? Where do you see my dick? I'm gonna beat that pussy. Wow, that's not bad, man.
That wasn't bad, right?
Yeah, we were basic.
Y'all didn't know I could
I had
whisper
my
like
finger
that.
snapping and shit every fourth chord.
It literally sounds like the song.
We were one Anna Kendrick away from being
Kanye.
pitch perfect for it.
Who are you?
Turn it up, let it blast.
Hey, bitches. This is old 77 podcast.
It's a safe place.
In an unsafe world.
Impressive.
Warning, foul language may occur due to the subject matter.
No! God, please, no! 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 No!
Join our Patreon Clubhouse today. Clubhouse members get early access to episodes and exclusive after-hours content at patreon.com/theold77podcast.
Yeah, boy.
Thanks for listening.
You're crazy. I like you.
From the old 77 studios in Jefferson City, Missouri, this is the old 77.
It is a safe place.
In an unsafe
World. Episode 103 in the hizzy.
Bitches.
Here we are, boys.
It's all the soft touches. I love it, man.
It's a Just Us episode tonight.
It is a Just Us episode, boys.
It's a Just Us. Humble,
Getting back to the basics.
from humble beginnings.
Right,
It's come full circle.
Well, it's been a busy month.
It has been.
It has been,
I
man.
feel like every episode we had someone on, or
Yeah,
we were out.
we have.
We were out and about on the town,
That's right.
Yeah.
and finally getting back into the friendly confines of the studio,
Absolutely.
To the roots.
which is very nice.
I always look forward, like whenever we have a couple weeks of having guests on, and then we go back to this. I always look forward to those episodes.
This is the one that you always readjust, realign, get back to it.
Yeah, get your chakras back aligned.
That's right.
Now, if you're watching us on Spotify or YouTube and you're wondering why the hell that we have
What's all this?
a dozen bottles of hot sauce out on the table in front of Dave, it's because we have the old 77 Wangz Challenge coming up at Last Flight Brewing Company, June 4th.
That's right.
Starting at about 1 o'clock. Right now we have 6 contestants, who, including myself, who are going to
Poor bastard.
go down the gauntlet of hot sauces. Now,
Yeah.
I've had practice. If you heard a
Yes.
couple episodes, I don't know what episode it was.
It was
but
a while ago.
101
We had video. We had
I
video
actually
at the time.
did it at work.
Yeah.
And
You did the bomb. Oh, that's right.
And I lasted through it. So,
I've done it at work before too. You guys ever done that?
Yeah, I have.
but it's a new lineup. But the bomb
It
still is there.
The bomb is in here.
That's the only one I really.
This is a terrifying lineup.
I don't think it's that bad. I
No.
think it could be a hell of a lot worse.
Well,
and
t-
it's going to be eventually, I'm sure.
To be honest, I really have no idea.
The hope here
what
is
to expect.
that we bring such a crowd that they want us back. They want us to do it again. You know?
And we love Last Flight. We love
we do.
going there and drinking good beer and having a good time. And
I love promoting Last Flight, too.
and having fun with all of our friends of the show.
Yeah, it's going to be a good one. My iPad keeps
I was
falling
going to
down.
say, are you going to get that thing situated here?
Scott's laughing at me. There, now it's good.
Oh, man.
Yeah. No, it's going to be fun, guys.
No, I think it will be.
I think I'm going to try to participate.
Oh, you
You're
really?
just gonna gnaw on a bone on the side.
I mean,
so we've locked in. So we're gonna have a few extra wings for dudes who want to gnaw on the side. Maybe 20 set aside for whomever. And it's gonna be a sauce your own.
Yeah.
So
Pick your poison.
we're not gonna sauce your wings. You're gonna sauce them in the rounds.
Honestly, I think if you sauce them, like you fry them, then sauce them, then leave them overnight, that marination is going to kill
Yeah,
somebody.
we actually thought about that, and
Yeah.
then Andrea stepped in.
We've got a whole game
Like,
planned.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
I know I'm good. I mean, I just recently had a colonoscopy.
Local podcast kills 77 people.
Yeah.
Hot Wangz
I recently-
Challenge.
on Hot Wangz Challenge.
Yeah.
I recently had a colonoscopy, so I know I'm good. but it's
Colonoscopy came out clean. Too.
I don't know if that can, if that's considered another form of Marilax, then that hot sauce right there.
It might be.
It could be.
Well, now that the walls are clean, you're definitely going to sully them up.
Woo! Let's get them.
I don't know what it is, but there's been so many people around me lately that have been having colonoscopies. I don't know what the deal is.
Well, Dave, that just shows you that we're getting older, bro.
Yeah, no kidding.
Fuck,
people
man,
that
I
you
guess
know
that's what it is. Yeah. Damn it.
Well, 45 is the new age, and I'm 44. So, like,
You're there.
my doctor's like, well, the new testing age is 45 because they want to pre-test a lot more people.
Sure.
Jesus.
Dude, one of my best friends growing up as a kid got colon cancer when he was like in his late 20s, early 30s.
How do you realize you have colon cancer?
It nearly killed him. He started having pain.
Yeah.
Like blood in your stool and shit?
I don't. I'm not
that
sure
is
about
one of the
that,
symptoms,
Because
but
I would feel like that would be, right?
Sure. Yeah, most likely. Yeah.
Jesus
that
almost killed him, but he made it through. Thank God.
bleeding out of your butthole.
Yeah. It would not be fun.
That's not a
Colon cancer, pancreatic cancer. That's
So just
another one you don't want to have.
No.
Remember that on the 4th about 5:30 in the afternoon.
Yeah, right.
Remember.
Bleeding out the butthole is not. That's a result of the last 4 hot sauces here on the table.
Yeah.
Like this one right here. This one sauce is a ghost pepper wing sauce.
Yes.
Which camera can I get?
Yeah, right there, right in
she
front.
is.
There she is.
Let me get that angle perfect
There
on
you
that.
go.
There
Beautiful,
you go.
beautiful.
And the
That's Melinda's.
The scolding unit. How many? What's
Let
the
me
scolding?
see here. Let me pull that up. I wasn't expecting that.
Scolding grade on
the
this thing?
Scoville units on that one.
Scoville,
It's like
that's what it is.
Scoville.
1 point. It's over 1 million.
Ooh,
It's
that'll
like 1.4.
I have no idea what that means, but I'm still terrified.
Yeah. So, so they always on the Hot Wangz show on the Hot Ones.
Yeah.
The bomb is always like 7, roughly around. So it's that one that they always lose their mind. Well, Scoville, that one's only like 130 some odd 100,000 units. So the other are really, really ramped
Way
up
up
a notch.
there, yeah.
They're really up there.
So this one is Lola's Fine Hot Sauce, all natural Trinidad Scorpion.
Yes, so that's made with the Trinidad Scorpion pepper.
I know. I had to ask you.
It's a pepper all its own.
I had to ask you. I was like, wait, is that made from a real scorpion?
No. Friend of the show, Tio, actually he knew the story behind it. He was telling me the other day that it's made by the guy who invented the ghost pepper
Oh man.
because he thought he needed something hotter.
So this is hotter than a ghost pepper?
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
And then the next one past that would
good
be
reaction.
like the Reaper pepper.
Okay.
Things like
Yeah.
that.
Man.
And that is what is in this one that we found. I found this at a local store here in Jeff. It's made locally. It's by a company here locally in Jeff City. If you grab that bottle over there.
This one, right?
Yeah, right there. So this is the Pacquiao, the Elemental Sauce Works.
Here, I'm gonna hold it up there for you. Sir.
Yeah, before you do that, though, I'm going to have to old man it here and read. It is mango, crushed pineapple, coconut rum. The alcohol is cooked off.
Right, I saw that.
They have onion, peach pepper mash, Reaper pepper, the Butte pepper, scorpion, habanero, and jalapeno.
Jalapeno.
I mean, there's so damn many peppers in there. That frightens me.
Hold her up, baby.
Yeah. So this one's local to Jeff City. So we're going to have to definitely do this again and run with that.
There you go.
I'm
That'd be
terrified.
Perfect. So that, I think, is going to be hotter than our Lolas.
Beautiful. Has a beautiful little
Right, and it looks good.
tree on there.
Yeah.
That's the tree of death.
The tree of death, yes. Or life, depending on your output.
Depending on the state of your colon.
So we're gonna have to bring this just to try it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, dude. I'm down. I'm down, man.
You can buy that at Pizza Works. Or, I'm sorry, not Pizza Works. Pizza Underground, downtown Jeff City.
So good. Oh, their pizza's
My bad,
so
my
good.
bad.
Oh, so good.
There's so many pizza places in Jeff City.
I know, but Pizza Underground is definitely
Pizza
like,
Underground was yummy.
It's my favorite of all the
I think we
new
got the
ones.
wrong pizza, though. I want to go back and try the margarita.
Which kind did you get?
We got the everything on it, kind of like the Supreme. And it was good, don't get me wrong.
Think the veggie pizza.
Yeah.
I think
love the
I think veggie pizza, like across the board for all these different pizza places, even like West Main, their tree hugger
Dude, the tree
is
hugger's
amazing.
the bomb, dude.
You don't need meat to have a good pizza.
No.
That's something I figured out in my older years. Like,
No.
like if there were any diet that I could probably stick to, it would probably be a carnivore diet. because
Yeah.
I love meat. Like for me, like a meal,
meatitarian?
a meal is not complete if there's not meat in the meal. Seriously,
Right.
but with pizza, you can kind of get away
Yeah,
without
absolutely,
having it.
dude.
You can get away with that in pasta too. I feel
You can.
Yeah.
Just add vegetables, mushrooms,
Right.
black olives.
Spaghetti. You can
Meaty mushroom.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Same with spaghetti. Like you
Yeah.
can do meatless spaghetti,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
but it's better. It's better with it.
It's better with the meat.
Absolutely,
Better with the
man.
meat.
Meatitarian. That's the word.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Did you guys see this fucking tornado that ripped through Wichita, Kansas the other day?
You got video over there?
I do.
So let's pull.
I
that.
haven't, but I know you're going to show
Let's
me.
pull that little bad boy.
I am
going
going to show you. I'm excited. I shouldn't be because this is
You're
fucking,
gonna have to reconnect. By
this
the way,
is terrifying. God, seems like there's. It seems like the tornadoes are starting earlier and earlier every year,
It does seem like that.
We did preview it, and it looks
yeah.
crazy.
and going later and later every year too. Tornado season is a lot longer than it used to be.
So when we got that, when we had that one tornado locally a few years back,
there it is.
that shit was like only 3 miles away from my house.
Dude, that was the
It
first.
was close, right?
It was too close.
It was
bro.
ridiculously
Too close.
You guys know I'm a Jeffersonian, but
That was the first one
that's
ever.
the first
right?
one I've ever experienced. Yeah. So I think it should be
What happened?
headed
man?
that way. It's playing.
Oh,
there it comes. Watch these trees just get sucked out of the ground right here. And this thing's, like a good 100 yards away, I would say.
God, man, look
Look
at
at that.
Boom. It's like
Look at those trees. just
it's
being
like a
ripped out.
vacuum. You know what I mean? It's just even the water, like it's just sucking the water.
The flags got ripped off too.
It's insane.
Not Old Glory though. She's hanging in there.
But I was going
Old
to say, Old
Glory.
Glory's holding tight,
Holding
man.
tight.
Old Glory.
It's a metaphor for America, right?
But I mean,
Didn't realize Old Glory shit herself.
You know, hurricanes are scary, but I mean, tornadoes just pop out of nowhere. At least you
Yeah.
can forecast for a hurricane.
Yeah, true.
A tornado just like, there it is. Like, we're fucked.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't care how much of a warning system you have. If that thing just pops down on the ground and
Right.
forms, then if you're
Wrong
in its
place, wrong time.
If you're in its lane, then you're gonna get it, man.
Yeah.
That's
It's
act of
so
God, man.
it's so friggin' dangerous.
Hurricanes, like, of course, they do more damage because they're over such a
Obviously, yeah.
widespread area. But yeah, you're right, Maddie. Like, I would rather be in a hurricane than in the middle of a tornado
I'd rather
any
be
day of the week.
I'd rather go through a Category 2 hurricane than be in Tornado Valley.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I really don't
right
consider.
in the heart of it.
I really don't consider. We're like kind of in the borderline of Hurricane Alley because
We're on the outskirts.
we are on the outskirts. Like, people back home or my parents, whenever the weather gets severe around here, they always
freak out.
They're like, "How are you guys doing?" I'm like,
Yeah.
"Well, we're 4 hours away from wherever that fucking place got torched up."
Yeah.
Like, it's a big area.
Did you, like, when you were a kid, Maddie,
Hunkering down.
Yeah.
did you guys, do you recall any hurricanes that actually, like, made it up there where you were?
We might have had like a tropical storm that was
Yeah.
like
Seems like
it was
they
off
never,
like the Atlantic Ocean right there, but nothing like super threatening.
Nothing too bad, right?
There was one. I was actually living out here. It was like 2012, I believe it. And
Sandy.
It was Sandy who flooded the subways of New
Yeah.
York.
Sandy was the first one.
She took a turn and went up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That was
She
the
caused
first
a lot
one
of
that
hell.
I remember in my lifetime that, like, really hit.
It hit New York.
That hit,
Yeah.
New England.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like New York's pretty lucky that they haven't had anything lately because
Right.
honestly,
They will eventually.
like Lower Manhattan, that's all below sea level. I mean, everything there is. I mean,
It'll probably be underwater eventually.
everything would go underwater there.
Yeah.
I mean, someday when the water rises, like New York's some of it's gonna be
Oh, yeah.
underwater.
New York,
So-
Miami,
New Orleans.
Venice. Of course, Venice is already, like, halfway
That
underwater.
hurts.
But
That hurts me, man.
yeah, New Orleans is going to be gone. That'll be in our lifetime.
But,
Oh, absolutely.
But going back
Hey,
to
dude, unpair your
Oh, yeah,
device.
sorry
there,
about
real
that.
but
quick.
going back to the
No worries,
tornadoes, I mean, you got to think about it's Kansas, right?
Right?
Oklahoma,
Oklahoma. Holy shit, Oklahoma.
like Texas, like northern Texas.
Speaking of, did you hear where there was
Panhandle.
just a couple of students who were
Arkansas.
storm chasers?
They
in
got
Arkansas, Oklahoma. They were OU
sto-
students.
Why
Damn.
storm
And
trade?
They were
Storm
chasing a
chasers,
storm,
yeah.
and they got killed in it.
Get out of town.
Yeah, man.
It's like that movie Twister.
Exactly.
They're
It's,
chasing
and
it.
that's what it was. They were rolling in, and it flipped their truck,
Oh,
and they
my
were. I think there was
God.
3 of them. All
That
3
was
of them
it.
died.
It's
That
so
was
funny.
it.
That's the second reference to Twister I've encountered today.
Oh my God, does that mean something's coming?
Helen Hunt, right?
Bill
she was
Pullman.
in the movie? Yeah, Bill. I can never remember that guy's name.
Dude, Helen Hunt. I'm sorry. She was fucking hot back in the day.
But
She never did it for me.
You would think though in Oklahoma, because they have a lot of these houses that don't have they don't have basements. They're just on a plat of cement, and it gives you really nowhere to go besides like the center room of your house, which is probably like a closet or a bathroom.
If you're unlucky enough to not have a storm shelter.
Right.
Like remember Joplin?
I remember Joplin.
That was devastating.
Yeah.
That was horrible to like
How long were you here when that had happened?
It was probably the first summer I was here.
Yeah, I was gonna say you were probably fresh.
I think that was like 2011.
Can you imagine the amount of damage and death would happen if if a tornado like that hit in like Kansas City or St. Louis?
Yeah, that was the same summer that like Fukushima, the whole nuclear meltdown there.
Dude, and that's still going on
because of the tsunami.
Yep, and that's still going on.
Yeah,
you don't hear about it though.
Of course not. But it's still going on. I just read a story the other day where it's still leaking into the ocean.
Mm-hmm, yeah,
they're using ocean water to cool the reactor.
It must be.
I mean, if they're at that stage, it's shit.
Honestly, like maybe it's not enough to just. Maybe it's like okay. Maybe it's enough to where it can heal itself, and
no, it ain't never going to happen there, man.
So, man.
I think
the fish are going to have like 3 heads. And
I think they've still got rods that are like welded in. That are locked into place that are still producing.
Well, there's a new documentary on Netflix right now. It's about 3 Mile Island.
Yeah,
It's on my list now. Yeah, it's on my list.
I saw it, but I haven't watched it
Yeah,
yet.
I saw it the other day too.
I just got done watching the John Wayne Gacy.
I saw that too.
That was really good.
Fucking disturbing. Though.
I think we talked about it very briefly last week. They found 29 bodies on his property, whether it was under his garage or
in his crawl space.
Outside. He had
his crawl space was where they found the majority of the bodies.
That's fucked up.
And then there was one right outside his house.
Mm-hmm.
There are so many victims of that. There were 8 unidentified bodies, and I think there's 4 left that are still unidentified.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Like
because I think you were the one that said it. After the thing, they ran.
They
out.
had a little disclaimer
Yeah.
in it play. That is laying it down and being notoriously known, and I mean they're still talking about him 35 years later.
Yeah,
you know what? That's what he wanted.
That's what he wanted.
Exactly.
Ted Bundy's of the world, Charles Manson's.
Right. They have gotten what they wanted.
Dude, Charlie Manson's going crazy in jail.
Is he dead?
No, he's still alive.
He's still around.
Dude, 60 Minutes.
Speaking of crazy motherfuckers in jail, did you guys see where Joe Exotic's getting married?
No.
Motherfucker's marrying some dude who was in jail. They met in prison.
Yeah.
He's got
so
some
sweet. That's it's a classic story, right?
Right. Got guys in a 3-way with 2 other dudes. One dude commits suicide, goes to jail. The other dude breaks it off, right? Decides he's no longer gay.
Classic story.
Right? You're in a power custody thing going on. You know, you got your zoo and all that shit. Plus, then you yourself go to prison. And then you find the love of your life.
It's a family affair.
So the other guy got out. Joe has an exclusive deal with some Italian designer. They're getting white. They're getting married in prison. It's custom white leather. It's like patent leather white suits made from some kind of Italian. I don't know. It's going to cost them $15,000 to.
It's fucking like Versace
each,
or some shit.
Yeah, each. They're Italian made, handmade. The inside for Joe's is going to be pink and white with like tiger stripes.
Oh my god!
Of course.
The other dude's going to be the opposite. They look dope.
Charles Manson has died.
I will say that
He has died.
He has died.
He died. He died in 2017 at the age of 83.
I thought he was still kicking, man.
So did I, dude.
I thought Crazy Charlie was still around.
Yeah, he was only 5'6".
Yeah, he was a
wasn't
short
very
little
big,
dude.
man. Wasn't very big.
He never actually killed anybody
The
that we
Manson
know of.
family.
No, that's-
well, his crew did.
His crew definitely did.
Sharon Tate and
Dude,
her baby.
Yeah.
That was
And-
totally orchestrated by him, though. You can't tell me it
No,
wasn't.
absolutely. Do you guys know
Totally,
that?
man.
Do you guys know that the government, like
Yes, Dave.
the government was involved with Charlie Manson before Charlie Manson was Charlie Manson? Yeah.
How's that?
Wasn't he?
I'm not knowledgeable enough about it to like explain it, but
wasn't he unwittingly in the MK Ultra project?
Correct.
Where they fed him like LSD.
Correct.
So it was some teacher at the school. He was a secret like government agent, and he was a researcher, and he like would feed his students LSD.
You're not thinking of like Timothy Leary.
Ted
though.
Kaczynski was one.
Yeah, correct. Ted Kaczynski
was one.
Yeah, that they gave massive amounts of LSD to.
Massive amounts of LSD to.
Yep.
Kind of like the character of oh God, what's his name?
That guy was a genius.
There's a book about it.
Red. You know that? You guys seen that movie Red? Retired,
so.
Extremely Dangerous with Bruce Willis.
No.
And it's got like Morgan Freeman and all these kick-ass older guys. And what's her name? Helen Mirren is their assassin, their sniper. You guys never seen that?
Never seen it.
Okay.
You know me, I've never seen anything. Dude.
I know, dude. I know.
Too much time.
Right. Oh, I get it.
Playing guitar in the basement.
Never mind.
Yeah. God, I learned something new, man. I did not.
Well, there's
realize.
this article that says Charles Manson, the CIA, and the secret history of the 60s.
Yeah.
So some guy, Tom O'Neill, who was the...
Tom O'Neill.
He is one of the writers of this.
Yeah.
Hello, Tom
So
O'Neill.
apparently, I think there was a whole thing of, Timothy Leary. There's connections. There's strings connected to...
I don't know about Timothy Leary. Was he fed LSD?
No, I'm not.
No, he
not
wasn't
Timothy
fed
Leary.
LSD.
Timothy Leary bombed Oklahoma City. And isn't that
No,
coming
That's
up?
Ted Kaczynski, bro.
No, that was...
No, not Timothy
McVeigh.
Leary. Timothy McVeigh.
Timothy.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, Timothy McVeigh. We were both wrong. Yeah, of course.
Dude, that was a horrible thing too, man. With
Right?
kids dying and
That was
and
like
all
the
that.
first
it's
bad-
horrible.
That's coming up, isn't it?
That was the first kind of bad
Or has it just passed?
terrorist attack that we had in our lifetime.
Oh, that's one of the first ones I remember.
Yeah.
God, that's terrible.
That was
to
the
say
first
that,
bad
but-
one. Unfortunately, they've gotten a
Right.
lot worse since then.
They've gotten a little bit harder.
But Charles Manson, I mean, like he wasn't a serial killer, but he could have been, right? Like he could have.
Well, he could talk anybody into anything.
He was very
cult
manipulative.
He was also a good musician, and like he was friends with Brian Wilson from the Beach Boys.
Yeah, he was friends with the Beach Boys.
He was
and all
trying to
that.
get a record deal.
He's trying to get a deal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, even in that Beach Boys movie, there's a biography
With
of him.
John Cusack, right?
Right.
No,
Oh, yeah,
You
yeah.
talking about the Brian Wilson?
Every now and then you'll see a movie and it's like got the Beatles and they're like, "Hey man, stay away from that dude over there,
Yeah,
that Charlie."
and it's
guy.
Charlie,
He's
right?
fucking
Yeah,
crazy."
he has shown up in a few movies, hasn't he?
They
That's
call him
funny.
Crazy Eyes.
He's crazy-eyed Charlie.
God, man, fucking
That
swastika.
guy
on
was
his
a
forehead.
freak, dude.
Woo! Right.
Hey, think about it. I mean, back in like the 60s and 70s, you had some freaks out there, right? You had the Golden State Killer going around. He basically raped, and then he got from raping, he was going to like murdering
progressed.
families and just
Right, he
going up
progressed.
and down the West Coast.
What was Zodiac 60s?
Zodiac
was 60s and 70s.
70s.
They never
yeah.
caught the Zodiac.
No, never
No,
did.
70s and 80s.
He's probably-
along I-70, you had the I-70 killer.
I mean, you had John Wayne Gacy in Chicago.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean,
They
that's-
found 6 bodies from St. Louis to Kansas
You know,
City
my favorite
off the interstate.
like mysterious crime that has never for sure been solved has to be DB Cooper.
Yeah,
You know,
I don't
DB
know,
Cooper.
man. There's a show on the History Channel.
there is.
Yeah, they do.
and they get really fucking in depth.
Yeah, there are people that think that they have solved it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if we'll ever know that.
I don't know, man.
Well, he's dead probably
He's
too.
dead now. He's
Yeah.
dead as shit.
Do you guys think he survived the fall?
If he had a parachute,
It depends. It depends on if the money was important.
yeah.
Because I feel like if the money was important, then
He would have survived.
He didn't survive. But if the money wasn't important, he survived.
He did jump out with a parachute, right?
Right.
Yeah, he had a parachute.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, I think he probably would have survived.
You
But he
guys
also,
know, like,
he threw like 3 bags out, right?
yeah, they found it.
Yeah.
They
Which-
found all 3 bags.
Well, no,
They found 2
s-
bags.
They found some of the money, and so of course it's a question of, did he die and the money just got lost,
Exactly.
or is it a decoy?
Exactly.
Did he
think-
throw it out on
I
purpose to
think
make
he
it
got
look that
I think
way?
he got the money, at least one of the suitcases, and then he went
And
to
then the
Mex-
other 2 are like, yeah, I don't give a fuck about.
Dude, he either went to Europe or he went to Mexico.
Or he's dead somewhere in the desert.
Do you
know?
guys kind of wish that he got away with it? a
Oh,
little bit?
absolutely.
Yeah, me too.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I do too. A
Right.
little bit. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know.
I'm all for screwing the man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
That's a crime you could never pull off today. Security's too tight.
well,
man.
that and serial killing too. I mean,
Oh,
that's such
I
a
don't
hard
know,
thing.
man.
Dude.
You might be able to.
Dude, have you
There's
guys
too much forensics involved now.
You guys been watching the story about that corrections officer that
Oh,
ran
in
off
Texas?
with the inmate?
Yes.
Have you
a little
seen
bit,
that,
a little
Matty?
bit.
I
a
have
little
not.
bit. Is there new developments?
Shit, sorry.
Oh, you're all good.
Is this actual like a
There's
real news story?
No, it's a real news story. There's video.
So there was a Texas inmate at a prison. She's a female officer. She's accused of getting. I guess it's not accused now. They've got video.
They
evidence.
know that she ran off
right.
with him. Yeah.
But she basically broke one of the inmates out, and they're on the lam right now.
Yeah, it's been like I don't know, maybe 6 days now.
Yeah, it's
that they've
only
been gone.
about a week.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hope they're in Mexico. I really do.
I don't know, man, but I was telling you guys via text.
You got that all connected up, man?
That type of shit. Yeah, I'll pull it up here.
All right.
That type of shit happens more often than you would think. Maybe not necessarily where the officer helps the dude escape,
right?
But just like,
well, I get the feeling, just the look of it, like,
getting into relationships with inmates. That happens all the time.
This chick totally fell in
dude.
love with some good D, if you know what I'm saying, from Cell Block C.
She's like 5'5". She's like super short. He's like 6'9".
Oh, I did run into this.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'll have it up in just a second.
Oh, I see. I got you.
But I mean, they just fall in love. Do you think?
It had to have been.
Well, she thinks she's in love. He probably doesn't think he's in love.
I don't know. Maybe he is in love. You don't know.
There she is. So that's her getting him out.
Here we go.
Vicky White and Casey White leaving an Alabama jail. The deputy holding the door for the convicted felon and accused murderer belies an apparently
she was supposed to take him to like
that's the dude.
Years.
Yeah.
He was here in 2020 for an arraignment.
She was supposed to take him to like a doctor appointment.
Preliminary hearing, and when he finished that, he went back to state prison. We do know that they remained in touch while he was in state prison.
So their relationship, in whatever parameters you would define it, is at least 2 years old.
Yes.
Maybe older.
Could be older.
Well, there you
Sheriff
go.
Also says Vicky repeatedly drove more than 2 hours to this state prison outside Birmingham to see Casey, who he isn't sure how many times.
So she was in love.
Okay, so here's my
Sounds like it.
Here's my question: how did she get away with going and visiting this dude? Because when you work for corrections, having a relationship with an inmate is a total fucking no-no.
Sounds like he was in another prison, and then she got transferred over there. But look at her, man.
Yeah.
Now, focus squarely
She's pretty
on finding the unlikely pair on the run since last Friday. The U.S. Marshal Service posting these sketches to demonstrate the immense height differential between the 6'9" Casey White and the 5'5".
Holy shit, he's 6'9"?
He's a big dude.
6'9".
He's
Damn,
a big
that's
son
a
of
tall
bitch.
motherfucker.
No wonder she fell in love. He probably put the head in and split her in half.
He's like, check this hog out.
Most guys walk in and put it up. He puts it in and walks up.
He puts it down.
Goodness gracious.
All you hear is, you know.
Good boy.
He's like, wow. What's his name?
Peter.
But that's funny. You know, they found love. Joe Exotic's found love. I mean,
Right?
all these great
Things are
prison
looking up,
stories,
Boys are
man.
looking up for everybody.
Love is in the air.
Love is in the air.
Apparently, it's in prison. So,
Yeah.
how long's Joe Exotic's term anyway?
I
Doesn't
think
he-
he's
no idea.
seasoned for a while, man.
His sentence is what, like another 10 years?
Probably another 20, to be honest. I mean, it was murder.
He should go down.
He was convicted for murder.
He probably won't live that long.
No, well, he's got cancer, doesn't he?
Oh, does he?
That's right.
I think
forgot
so. Yeah,
about
he's got
that.
some kind of cancer.
Dear
Damn.
God.
I hate to hear that.
Yeah, we're all
Seriously.
pulling for you, Joe.
Just not enough to get you out, bro.
Joe, listen to the old 77, you know.
I'm sure he does.
Oh yeah, guaranteed.
I'm sure he does.
Hashtag love Joe Exotic. Free Joe Exotic, y'all.
Yeah. All Joey there.
Did you guys watch Tiger King 2?
I did not.
I did not.
Yeah.
I could not get my.
I told
couldn't
you
get
guys I
myself
was
back
gonna,
in it.
Yeah,
I just
told
don't have
you
any
guys.
will to watch
It's
it.
the same reason I won't watch Ozark.
Dude,
Everyone says it's great.
Yes.
I totally believe it.
Yeah.
I know it's good because I
Yeah.
know all the actors are good.
yeah.
I can't get back into that Breaking Bad style.
Yeah. Have you watched it, Maddie?
No, actually, I did watch the first season. It was good. I got past the episode where he's like thinking about killing himself.
Yeah, that's
just
where
so
I stopped. I was like, I'm done.
Just so his family has his life insurance.
I didn't even make it that far.
But I don't think you get the life insurance if you kill yourself. So
No.
that's stupid. But he was trying to make it look like an accident. But I haven't watched any of it because of what Scott just said. You know,
Yeah, man, I
when I
can't do
watched
it.
Breaking Bad, I had to take a break.
Me too. We've talked
Because
about
I'm
that.
like, this is fucking.
It's hard.
It's just depressing.
It's hard to
couldn't handle
watch.
And you know it's real. Like
Right.
there are people out there like this.
Pretty
Dude,
much.
that whole scene with the ATM in Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
Like
Oh
right
my
before
God,
Jesse
yeah, dude.
goes in and that dude's out in the front yard and he's like, oh my God, I got to get around this guy. You He just sees a hole and starts digging. That is so fucking accurate.
And when his girlfriend dies, like old boy could have helped her, but he didn't. He didn't because he needed Jesse.
Right.
That's such a fucked up thing.
Such a good show, though. Like that's
right
at the top of my list of like greatest TV series ever.
Definitely most fucking depressing. I mean, it was the one that shoved my dick in the dirt. That's the one. That's what it did.
Yeah.
Oh God, I hated myself.
I couldn't watch it again.
I hated myself every fucking time I watched it.
Oh,
I loved it, but I can't watch it again.
You know what? Another movie like that, Apocalypto. I've seen it once.
Never seen it.
I don't ever need to see that movie again, man.
Yeah,
never seen it.
I've seen that. It's
fuck
that shit.
That movie hurts. Oh,
not gonna do it.
Woo, don't.
I'm not
doing
it.
Don't.
We taking a break, boys?
Hey, let's do. Dave, do you have that list with all of our Patreon patrons?
It's in my book bag, but I think I can remember.
All right.
Thank you to Biscuit Strength,
Sir Biscuit,
Uno
Biscuit,
Serena Stockwell,
Dub IZ,
and the fam over at Chess Team Records.
Appreciate it.
JT,
and the Paranormal Son.
Jefferson City Paranormal Society.
Yes.
In the Groove Records.
And In the Groove Records.
Did we get them all?
We got them all.
Fuck yeah. Team effort.
We put all three of our brains together.
Yeah.
See what happens.
Short-term memory's not the best.
No.
But we love all of you guys.
Thanks for hanging out with us.
Yeah, we'll see you next
On the flip.
Yeah, next segment, I mean.
Yeah, I mean, we're coming
Sounded
back.
like I was ending the show, but I'm not. We got a ways to go.
Fuck these guys.
See y'all.
I don't know what they're talking about. For a transcript.
Has it surpassed all of your expectations so far?
Yeah, I think so.
I think that's a safe thing to say.
Everybody I talk to has great things to say about it.
Yeah, I never hear anybody say anything bad about Last Flight.
I mean, except for we don't have Bud Light on tap, but that's only occasionally.
The people that are wanting
Damn you, Bud Light, Anheuser-Busch.
Thank you.
Give me a real beer. I've heard that.
Yeah, you're at the wrong place if you want a Bud Light, man.
Lots of places you can get Bud Light in Jeff City.
Yeah.
If you're local, check out Last Flight Brewing Company today. Go enjoy some sunshine. Get off your couch. Go right now. Fill up your growler.
Hey, what's going on? It's Scott from the old 77. I want to take a moment and talk to you about Infinite Moments Photography. They are based out of Lynn, Missouri. I was down at the river at the Noreen Access, and I was taking photos of bottles for our upcoming Hot Wangz Challenge when I ran into Rob Schaefer. Rob is the principal photographer at Infinite Moments, and this guy had a cannon on the end of his camera. He was looking up, shooting birds. He was doing some nature photography. He came over, said, hey man, I gotta know what's going on. Offered to take some photos for us. And I gotta tell you, man, those photos are fantastic. Find Rob and Infinite Moment Photography online at infinitemomentphotography.com. You can find him on Facebook at Infinite Moment Photography and see some of his work and send him a message. Family pictures, wedding pictures, newborns, Rob does it all. Infinite Moment Photography. On Facebook at Infinite Moment Photography or online at infinitemomentphotography.com.
Yeah. Segment 2. Welcome back to the old 77. It's a safe place.
In an unsafe
world.
Nice. God, Scotty, you are getting so good over there on the faders.
Yeah.
You look like DJ Premier over there,
got my fader finger rolling, you know.
Yeah,
fader
man.
finger.
Episode 103.
That's right, boys. That's
Hello.
right. That's right.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Island boys.
Island boys. I'm an island boy.
Actually, you do kind of sound like one with that.
Island boys.
So
we were just watching a video of the Island Boys
fucking guys,
showing off their boxing skills. They can't fight.
But God, I hope that they do.
So Dave, what was the original story?
They got a fight. They got an offer to fight on a boxing reality show.
To each other? Or?
Pitting social media stars against each other.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure, Scotty, if they're supposed to fight each other or if,
I said before, God, I'd love to see both of those little bastards go after Tyson.
Yeah, that's what when I texted you guys earlier, that's what I said. Like, I want it to be the two of them at the same time against Tyson. And I want to see him knock their asses out like Mike Tyson's Punch Out.
Like,
oh my God.
They're 120 pounds each, soaking wet.
Soaking wet.
I can guarantee. I mean, I'm not going to say I can beat them because I probably couldn't, but I do.
Yeah, you could.
Shit bigger than them.
Oh,
You
please,
could.
Scott, you could take these guys.
Just on the fact
I'm
that
just going to say,
you're made. You're stout.
I'm stouter,
Yeah.
but
You're a
they've
stallion,
got
bro.
a lot. They got a lot more going for them, but
well,
I
in some
definitely
ways.
shit bigger than those two guys put together. I think on a good clean day.
I feel like the one. They're both assholes.
I just want to say that. They look like assholes too, like tatted up like that.
That's the face of an asshole right there.
Very punchable faces, both of them, right? They're identical twins, right?
Oh God, are
They have to
really?
be.
Dude, if my children end up like that,
I'll fucking beat.
I was just gonna
beat
say,
their
man.
ass.
I will give you permission to beat my kid's ass. If
Dude,
they
I
ever
don't
end
know.
up like that.
I'm just gonna say this, Dave, because I know your kids and I love your boys. I can't let your boys be like that.
No, me neither.
Same way with a
No
friend
neck
of ours.
tattoos till you're
oh
like.
my God.
So it says
18.
here, if
Please, just none.
Yeah, just none is even better. Yeah,
It
absolutely.
says here, if the Island Boys are trying to get in on one of the celebrity boxing games, they shouldn't have any problem finding an opponent after this video.
Island Boys.
So even this is from Heavy on UFC.
Heavy on UFC.
Like, could you imagine what one of these professional UFC guys would do to these? Like, honestly,
man,
it should be it should be the professional UFC fighter versus both of these assholes.
Right.
Like, let them both in the octagon.
Yeah. Who do you think? Hey,
But we ain't taking that serious.
And let them get their asses whooped by one dude.
who do you think would win if the two of them at the same time went up against Jake Paul?
I think Jake Paul would knock these fuckers
I
out.
think actually Jake Paul would win.
Oh, for sure. He would put his fist through their face.
Ironically, it's probably because of Jake Paul that we know about these two little
Correct.
bastards.
I watched a whole Real Sports with Brian Gumbel. They did a whole piece on Jake Paul the other night.
And
he's a douchebag. He's a douchebag, but he's a smart douchebag. Like he definitely knows how to market himself.
I was just going to say that he certainly knows how to manipulate the boxing world and the entertainment world.
Well,
he
for
does.
that matter.
He does have that going good.
And to
for
his
him.
credit, he's not a bad boxer.
He's
he's not the greatest of all time by any means, but he's not bad.
And he's not bad, and he is a big tough guy. But here's the thing. Here's the knock on him, and every serious fighter out there.
Yeah.
Whether it's UFC or even boxing, if you're going against someone who's relevant and is in the competition for that middleweight belt or that heavyweight belt, or you're in the octagon and you're a runner-up for a championship, you're in line to get a championship fight, that dude has no business being in the same ring as those guys. A trained fighter would fucking kick the shit out of him.
Well, hopefully we'll get to see that.
A trained fighter in his prime.
We've seen that a couple of times already, haven't we?
A trained fighter against him.
I don't think so. Has he been beat?
Well, he's been playing a bunch of
he hasn't fought
dudes,
anybody
though.
good yet, but I don't think he's been beat yet.
I think he's undefeated.
I could be wrong, but
he,
Mickey Rourke tried this. Just saying.
Yeah,
he was a good-looking dude back in the day.
You mean the celebrity boxing thing?
Yeah, hashtag no homo. But
he
was a good-looking dude.
You know who actually got all this shit started?
Who?
Fucking Tanya Harding.
Oh yeah,
remember?
She was doing that for a while.
Oh, she was doing that for a while.
Yeah, she was the first big celebrity boxing that I remember.
There was a show on CBS maybe. I'm thinking.
Yeah.
And it was Boxing with the Stars or some shit, and you had Donnie versus Marie, bullshit like that.
Yeah.
He gave her the muff punt, and she was like, "Oh," and then lost a bunch of weight with Jenny Craig.
Yeah, of course, right. Yeah, man.
I still to this day, why don't those two just fucking get it over with? You're Mormon, it's okay.
Yeah, you can get away with it,
You
man.
get away with anything.
Goodness gracious.
Who the fuck?
But
wait.
even women's UFC fighting,
right?
Dude, that shit. Those women,
they're brutal.
Whoop some fucking.
Well,
ass.
they wear chest plates for
They're
their
more brutal than the
for
dudes.
their chesticles, man. You
Yeah.
imagine getting popped in your God.
Chesticle to the face.
Right. You imagine wearing your balls on your chest.
I know,
Fuck
right? That would not compute in my brain. If I got knocked the fuck out by a titty, you know what I mean? Goodness, it'd be tough, man. Whew.
God.
Hard.
Honestly though, that's the way I want to go, Dave. I want to be coming and going at the same time.
I mean, I can't think of a much better way. So
this woman right here, Valentina Shevchenko.
Shevchenko.
She's not gonna represent ad anymore. I don't.
Dude, she is she's like the number one fighter in women's UFC right now. She is a fucking missile.
She's savage, huh? Can we pull up video of her without?
Is she Russian? Yeah, if we just
without getting pulled.
If we just keep the audio down.
So Rogan has talked about her on his show, and
I got
he has nothing. He has nothing but like amazing respect for her, dude. Like,
well, Rogan would know, man. He's right up in there.
Well, yeah, he's like one of the godfathers of it all. Here's some fighting. If I can get past this damn fucking commercial they have on here.
Oh, commercials.
Remember the days when YouTube didn't have commercials?
I hate the 15-second ones too.
I'm an old man.
Sometimes you get 2 15s in a row, and that's a real bitch.
That's some shit right there. We talking shit.
It does make me think that I want to get YouTube Red or whatever it is where you don't get the ads.
Here she is. She's a beast.
Look at that beast.
I hear YouTube TV's not bad though.
I don't know.
I have that at my house.
Yeah, do you like it?
Do you?
It's not bad.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
But she is an animal, dude. Look at that roundhouse kick.
Yeah, she does have a nasty
The best
roundhouse.
of Valentina
Shevchenko. I like saying that.
Valentina Shevchenko.
That's even better.
Look at
Oh
that.
my God.
I'm telling you, man.
Bam!
Oh my God.
One of the best advice I ever got from a teacher whenever I was going to be like a classroom teacher was don't ever get in the middle of a girl fight.
Dude, chicks are brutal, man.
I took that to heart, man.
This is beyond a cat fight.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
This is some crazy ass.
Well, that's
UFC.
why their hair's all put up, you know.
Look at her. She's just a fucking absolute animal.
God. That girl's thick.
Bam.
She's fighting. Woo.
Man, UFC is so tough, man. Like,
they got a lot of rules, though.
Honestly, like I didn't realize
back in the day before they really implemented a lot of rules.
You used to be able to punch dudes in the balls, right?
You could do anything
Yeah.
back in the day.
Well, you absolutely need like ground rules. You can't be fucking grabbing some dude's dick and twisting it.
Yeah, or fucking biting his ear off.
Back in the day, though, the premise was it was a street fight. These guys were all in it.
Sure.
You know?
I do. The only UFCs I've ever watched.
Kumite.
Yeah, dude. The only ones I've ever watched were like the really early ones.
But honestly, like if you want to like sell the like back in the day when they were selling it,
yeah,
and people were investing money into it, you needed
Right.
some like ground rules, man.
I know. I agree. I agree.
There has to be some kind of morality in this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pretty sure they popped that girl's pussy, and I don't mean that in like a negative way.
Uh huh.
See,
They were doing shit like that, and something gave.
She got
she was like, "Oh!"
She got an elbow to the pussy.
It had to have been, dude.
Oh.
It looked fucking painful.
Dude, say what you will.
This woman right here, she looks like she's ready for it.
I just gave birth last night to twin bears.
She looks
now
like
I'm going to knock you out.
She looks like a dude. Look, boom, boom, boom.
Shitskis.
Chicks are tough, man, and they're fast too, man.
Yeah, they're little.
I love when they do the kick. They do that like body kick. Oh my God, she's bleeding like a champ. Oh man,
It's all right, man. It's her time.
How about that elbow rub to the face? Oh,
That's brutal.
damn.
That's a dick move, I feel.
Oh yeah, for sure, dude.
Here, feel my elbow in your face. It is the elbow of bear.
Smell my smelly crotch.
Look at all that blood.
I've just been fisting your mother with this. Here, play it.
The
Play it.
smelly chode move is really nice.
Oh God.
What's the smelly chode move?
If you need to ask, then you don't want to know, big
Okay,
boy.
fair enough.
All right.
Fair enough.
Look, she's smiling.
Look
She's
at
got
her.
blood all over
I have
her.
2 teeth. Let's go play hockey. I'm so horny right now.
I wear her blood with pride.
What? I am feminine woman.
It's that time of month. What can I say?
I have needs.
I'm going to go home and rip my boyfriend's dick off.
Right.
You guys are gonna break me, and it's not even the cool down session yet. So slow down, please. Slow down.
We're in the slowing it down.
So we need one of those. We need one of those. Oh, hey, I forgot to tell you guys.
Oh, what?
Our good buddy JT, Paranormal Son.
Yeah.
He had me make like an opening theme song for his show.
Boom.
Sweet.
Yeah.
She's got kicked in the face.
It's exciting.
Damn.
It's exciting.
Man.
Good.
Gotta love UFC, man. Gotta love it.
I never watch it, but I feel like
Yeah, I don't ever watch it either.
yeah. I mean, like
It's an awesome sport.
Who's got time for that
I mean,
shit?
I like to like watch it. I'm not a huge follower, but like
sure.
when
it's on, you watch
I watch it.
Yeah,
dude,
yeah.
Right.
It's so much better than boxing now, man.
How are the Phillies doing, dude?
They're all right. They're like 500.
Yeah,
It's early, man.
yeah. Cards are off to a good start, decent start.
Eagles had a draft. Eagles had a really good draft.
Good.
Not that anyone cares, but
Nope, not
Getting
me.
it done.
they're getting it done. I was really surprised. I usually give Howie Roseman a lot of shit. He's the general manager of the Eagles. I usually give him a lot of shit. And I call for his job all the time, but
sure, you deserve it.
I certainly put my foot in my mouth, and
I call for his job all the time.
I have to eat some crow here, dude. You know, I have to eat some crow.
You got to give the man his dues.
Really good job on the draft.
That's probably because he's been listening to you, man.
Right?
Probably
of
not,
course.
Dave.
Of course,
sure.
He's been making those executive decisions.
Yeah.
You know that guy on that podcast that time in that place?
That fucking ridiculous podcast called The Old 77. Yeah. The one guy's he's from Philly. He's on there.
That guy knows his shit.
He's such a pissed off motherfucker. He's
that pissed off ex-Philly resident.
Young man's got a point.
Young man. Take his statements to heart.
I'm surprised Philly's not burnt down yet. So crime rate's so bad there.
Scotty, you texted us a message earlier today with an article that says Facebook is bowing out of the podcast business.
Yeah, what's up
And here's
with
my
that?
response to that. I didn't even know they were in the podcast.
I didn't know that either, Scott.
So you guys kind of did. So I told you guys a while back that Facebook was offering a feature where they would, anytime your podcast came out, you would put your RSS feed in, and anytime you updated the RSS, it would just automatically post.
Mm-hmm.
So that was their game.
That was
they
their
were going
thing?
to try and
Well,
get
we
it.
kind of do that, don't we, with our RSS?
Yeah, but the thing is so instead of automatically posting now for us, I'll just have to add Facebook to the list, which I did before that anyway.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
ain't gonna be a thing.
Yeah, fuck them.
Yeah, it ain't gonna be a thing.
Fucking Zuckerberg.
They're concentrating on the
Yeah, they want to get in that meta.
the metaverse.
God, they want to get in that meta.
Did I tell you? I told
hard.
you guys that I've been fucking around with the
headsets?
with the Oculus VR,
Yeah.
right?
What do you think of those?
It's fucking awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like in a few years I'll probably be like Ready Player One.
It's
man.
exactly what it's going to be like.
Dave's going to have his own, like, house and shit there.
You're going to have your own universal treadmill. Walking
with the
around.
treadmill thing,
Right.
all of that.
My brother-in-law has it, and I was messing with it when they first... I was Christmas.
Yeah.
And I was up there, and I put it on, and
What'd you
I was
play?
playing that Saber game. With
Beat Saber.
Beat Saber.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
That's
I really enjoyed that game.
Yeah, Jesse loves that one.
Yeah, but she's good at that one, man.
I played this one game. It was like a haunted house thing.
Oh, fuck that.
And you have to go searching through, and you have like a flashlight, and you're searching through this creepy house, and you see things running across the doors and all that. And like you can like do it. You know how it is. You can do a whole 360. You're in this room. You're in this like universe.
Yeah, man.
Dude, I had hair like standing on the back of my neck.
Yeah, it definitely like tricks your brain.
Did
into
anybody
thinking that you're there.
anybody send Sloan over to tap on you?
No one fucked with me while I was doing
my
it.
Thank God.
So I'm walking through this house, and then like, Daddy! Yeah, there was this one room, and
Fuck
like
that.
things started to fall off the shelves, and the lights started to blink, and then like the lights went off. I'm like, holy shit! Like I was really getting scared. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, what am I doing? And because I was high, dude.
What am I
Like,
doing with my life? There now, the full story comes
there
out.
it is.
There it
Well,
is.
In order to understand the full story, that okay.
Dude, I'll admit,
I burned
getting
with-
high and doing the VR set is.
Oh, I bet. Yeah.
A-okay.
Oh my God, man.
Dude,
but
I
being
burn-
immersed like that.
Yeah.
I burned with my father-in-law.
Yeah.
It's always good. I've
And,
burned. Well, I shouldn't say that.
Then
on here.
we were actually like a half an hour out from like leaving, and I was playing this game, and so when the lights were flickering and the lights came back on, there was this like little girl standing in this like doorway,
Hell no.
and she had like black eyes, like a black-eyed children thing.
Yeah, that's scary, man.
And I was like,
Fuck
oh my God.
that.
And then she disappeared, and I was like, I took it off. I was like, fuck that.
Yeah.
Because like I was like, you ever get so scared where everything you're just kind of like you're stiff,
Yeah.
but like you can feel every hair on your body stand
Sure,
up. I
sure.
was like that. Call me what you will. Yeah, I was a big pussy
It's
there.
okay,
That's all
buddy.
right, that's all right,
We don't
man.
judge.
I admit it, but I, like
I would
my
have had a
mind,
lady hard on at that point. It would have been so hard on the inside.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
my mind definitely got the best of me.
I told you guys like I was playing like a fighter jet game and all these motherfuckers
Oh,
were
yeah.
shooting at me and
Oh,
like I had
yeah.
to take the fucking headset
No
off because
shit.
I was
Fuck
getting
that.
nauseous, man. Like
Oh,
yeah,
from flying around.
Yeah.
Mm.
that's not an easy job. Those guys that fly those jets around and
Yeah, once the price drops on those things, they become like more common.
Dude, they're
I'll certainly buy one.
they're only $300. Like that's not
well,
bad.
the one what I hear, like, Ben and Dana, they bought it for like $500.
Yeah. I was
Oh,
gonna
well, maybe
say
there's a
they're-
bigger, badder version.
There's two different versions. I think a light and then the full on. I think the
Yeah.
full on is
That is the word.
like $4.99.
Yeah, I mean,
Because we were looking at getting one for Christmas last year, and it was like,
Mm-hmm.
this is too much.
I mean, certain games, like it's obvious, like I told you guys, like I like there's a bowling game that I like. The only thing that like tells you that you're not really bowling is the fact that you don't have a fucking bowling ball in your hand. You know, you're just moving your arm. So like, but whenever they figure that out, like whenever they figure out a way to address that,
wait till they start selling like haptic feedback suits.
Sure,
that's crazy.
You know, you squeeze into it and you can feel things in the game. You know,
weird.
Similar to your phone right now, like the keypad.
Yeah.
When you type on it and it vibrates, it feels like you're actually typing a key.
Yeah, it's
we're
really
all
just
gonna
like the joystick, how it shakes.
Yeah, just like that.
We're all gonna be watching VR porn soon,
I was gonna say you're gonna be putting your dick in something.
Absolutely,
soon, right?
absolutely.
That's crazy. That and they're thinking about that already.
Of course
they have to be thinking about.
I'm
that.
sure there's already VR like porn games.
A little 12x12 piece of porn vagina that just sits on the desk.
I think I saw
USB.
Like there was like a meme, and there was this guy like coming home from work, and his chick had like his woman had like the Oculus on, and she was like grinding on something. He goes, "What are you playing? Like, what do you think she's playing, dude?" Like,
I saw
VR churning
porn.
butter.
Yeah.
She was churning butter.
Yeah, I saw one the other day.
The old school way.
But it was the opposite. It was a dude that was like rubbing
With
his
her
face.
vagina.
This dude was rubbing his face into some VR titties, and his wife walked in. I think it was a setup, though.
Okay.
Like I think that they planned it.
I loved that though.
That's hilarious. So they already have VR porn for this.
Oh,
thing.
guaranteed.
One would think that's what I was going to ask. Like with the Oculus, I wonder if it's like the App Store where anybody can develop stuff and put it on there.
So the other day I accidentally clicked on something on Pornhub. It wasn't Pornhub. It's RedTube.
Accidentally.
No. This one actually was accidentally because you know how you get fat fingered and you start rolling through the porn and you're like, ooh, that one's dirty.
You got like 20.
Ooh,
you got like 25 tabs going.
That one's really fucking dirty. So I'm gonna move over to this one. Then I'm gonna jam over to that
Absolutely.
one. Then, and you kind of just move around.
Let me move that window around and
trying to fine tune that right kind of.
Let's
porn.
get 4 windows in the monitor at the same time.
Right?
Let's go dual screen.
If I could.
Dual screen.
Could.
That's the way to go.
So fun fact.
Let's whisper.
Okay, so secret time. Fun fact: I don't have the code, but I'm pretty sure my neighbor's TV is unlocked, and sometimes I will stream porn to my neighbor's TV
on accident or on purpose.
No, totally on purpose for like 4 or 5 minutes, and then shut it off.
Yeah.
Okay. End of secret time.
Cool. All right.
See, there's a whole article on this: how to watch virtual reality porn.
All right, can you say that?
I was going to say,
send me the link.
There's like the headset thing where you got to have the proper goggles to view it.
It says tired of playing Beat Saber.
You want to beat this Saber?
I want to beat something else. No. Yeah.
By the way, please welcome Saber to the porn.
Here's the steps. It says lock your door, put your headset on.
Yep.
Click on the browser.
Click it.
Navigate to the site that hosts the VR porn.
VR porn.
I wonder.
My God!
Does Pornhub have VR porn?
Is that legit?
What is that?
What the fuck is that?
It's just an ad.
Looks like a finger.
Oh,
yeah.
I thought it was like a baby's.
It was like a finger in a baby's foot. I think. Right. I don't know.
I thought the baby's foot, because it was porn, was like a. Like I didn't know. I didn't.
You
know
thought
what
it was some weird baby fetish or some shit.
I was like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah. If you run into some shit like that, you have navigated away from Pornhub, my friend.
Like, who has a baby foot jerking you off?
You have
footage,
taken a detour.
Christ.
Like, I need something really small, you know?
Okay, so is virtual reality porn any good, it says? What did they say? What's the final verdict?
It's down here it says it's not necessarily better. Like all things of this nature, it comes down to personal taste.
Yeah.
There's a whole like VR section of YouTube where you can like, the other day I was doing one where like you're skydiving.
You're doing one?
You're skydiving.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, like a VR or like
so the performance, the camera, you feel very close to the performers in the VR porn videos.
That's a plus.
Oh, so
and the
it's
illusion
like
is fairly convincing.
Sure, it's got to be more convincing than like a fucking laptop, right?
No, so it's what do they call that in real life, or POV? It's POV.
Point of view. Yeah. Yeah, except your POV is 360 degrees.
Yeah. So do you see the cameraman behind the scenes?
I know what I'm doing when I get home.
Like, do you see the dude in the corner jerking off? Is the couples, doing it? There's the fucking janitor. I can't wait for them to clean up so I can clean my own shit up too. Yeah. Oh God. Yeah.
That's a new accent, Scott.
Sure.
I don't
Sorry,
think
that's my janitor. Yeah, clean that shit up. Yeah.
I'm so glad I brought this bucket with me. Yeah.
Fucking gonna need the Lysol tonight.
Good God.
Oh, it's gonna be a mess. Glad I got that puke bag all ready to soak it up.
Have we talked about the Hot Wangz challenge yet?
Yes, Dave. First segment.
A little bit. First segment, man.
Okay, I couldn't remember if that was on the air or off the air.
No,
VR porn to Hot Wangz challenge.
So when I think of VR porn,
I think of hot sauce
wings
for sure.
Just pour it on. Let it soak up.
That's the next thing you need to get from the Hob store, Scotty. A 360 camera so we can VR the podcast.
Well, they what was it? I'd love to get one of those that turns and does all that. Yeah, I'd love to get one of those.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
I mean, you could help us out. You could go to patreon.com/the old77podcast
and enlist to be a Patreon subscriber.
Right. Be a friend of the show.
You get early access.
Early access. We're going to send all kinds of extra
ridiculous
stuff.
You get a whole other segment of the show that everybody else doesn't get to hear.
And actually, you got to hear about the Hot Wangz challenge first.
Yeah, you did
on Patreon,
which is going to be a lot of fun, dude. We're going to have a lot of fun with this thing.
I'm very excited.
You don't have to be a contestant to come out. Just hang out.
Come out and hang out with us.
Just hang out. It's a good time.
We had so much fun last time we
back
were
in
out
November.
there.
Yeah, back in November.
Those guys were so good to us.
We're going to start recording about 1:30 or so.
Yep.
So you can come out, hang out with us.
Please do.
Watch the show being recorded. You could get to see the recipe and everything.
Hopefully, we'll get blessed with some good weather. We'll be outside.
I hope so.
Yeah.
It'll be June 4th. It's on a Saturday. So June 4th, Last Flight Brewing, 1:30 p.m., y'all.
Be there.
Be there.
Or be square.
Or be square.
All right, boys, I need to take a break so I can
pee.
Send some VR porn links to my...
you're going to send some VR porn links
to my, yeah, to the
Dave's setting a little something up for later.
To the old
Dave,
iPhone.
can you let me know how it goes next week?
I will, man. I'll let you know.
Tell me your experience.
I'll give you guys a whole review.
So, are you going to use the VR porn in combination with your extremely old fleshlight? Dave's got a fleshlight like his granddad had back in Vietnam. I swear to God.
Hey, will you pass it down to one of your boys?
I hope to one day.
Give them
Maddie.
syphilis.
Son, here you go. This is the fleshlight from Nam.
Yeah. Try not to smell it.
the fleshlight talks. It's like me so horny.
Yeah, I need to
me
get
love
a new
you
one.
long time. Oh, so horny.
You guys don't know what you're missing, man.
I'm sorry, man.
Fleshlight is fantastic.
Hey, did you get that from the Joe Rogan? Get you to buy one of those?
No.
They were a sponsor of the Joe Rogan podcast.
I have had mine
Fleshlight,
since way before Joe Rogan's podcast was even a thing. Okay. I'm serious. It's going on 20 years.
Yeah.
That thing has been beat to hell.
Yeah.
I bet it. Yeah. It's soon out of date.
In the Groove, Vinyl Records and More has the widest variety of new and used music, carrying new and reissued vinyl, used CDs and cassette tapes. In business for over 20 years, offering the best variety and service we possibly can. In the year 2000, we started out as a little hole in the wall, and now In the Groove is a full-service record shop with thousands of records to choose from. Buying rock, jazz, R&B, soul, and blues records, 33s, 45s, and 78s. We also buy CDs and cassette tapes. We've been buying and selling since 2000. In the Groove is a one-stop shop for records, stereo equipment, CDs, and other fun oddities. 708 Jefferson Street, Jefferson City, Missouri. Give us a thumbs up and follow us on Facebook. In the Groove, Vinyl Records and More.
Cooling it down like baby powder on junk on a hot summer day. Ooh, sound nice.
Sometimes.
Welcome back to Old 77 Podcast.
It's a safe place.
In an unsafe world.
Well, I want to suck
I'm Bobula. Fuck you. Matt, I found you. I'm here to suck the fun out of your podcast.
There's no fun anymore.
And I'm also here to suck your dick. Now let me unwhip that package for you. Thanks, Bob.
Maddie was a vampire in a past life.
Yeah,
I just
of course.
know it.
Hey, Bob, row Fuck you, jerk off. If you hear this shit.
Screw you, Bob. I
Yeah,
never did
we're in
like
the cool
you.
I never
down.
did like
Hey,
you either. Is Bob still alive?
I don't know.
hope
I
not.
tried to Google him. I couldn't find him. So
Yeah.
maybe.
Well,
I don't know.
that's always promising, man.
Rest in peace and hell, Bob.
I used to know a Bob. He was a salesman at my station. He was an older cat, and Bob's plan was he was going to retire on a cruise ship. And it was funny. One day we had a brand new PA system, and so they gave a wireless mic hooked up to the PA to our girl, our receptionist out front. And she was interviewing every one of the guys who would come in the door. And one of them was Bob, and she was like, "Bob, so what's going on?" And oh yeah, blah blah blah. And they were talking about dancing with ladies on the cruise ship, and he flat out went, "I don't like the heavies." And so then later, when they came out of the meeting, she was like giving them introductions.
Oh.
Bob come out, and his name was Bob Wiedekamp. He's not alive anymore, so I can say it.
Yeah.
But her name was Jenny. Jenny come out, and here come Bob, and she was like, "Here is Bob, no fat chicks, Wiedekamp."
Nice.
So that's how she introduced him.
Oh, well.
I don't like the heavies, Bob said.
Man's got to have his standards, you
Hey,
know?
he was an 80-year-old man. She'd have crushed him. She'd have crushed him.
I respect it.
But he still danced on the cruise ships. "Excuse me, ladies. I am an 80-year-old man, and I would like to gyrate my hips all in your privates."
He's like Enrique, but he's 80. I'm going to fuck your wife
Right,
tonight.
I'm going to fuck you.
He's like,
and your wife
what's
tonight.
Enrique's dad?
And then afterwards.
No, Julio.
And then afterwards, I'm going to smell like Ben Gay.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the cruise ship today. I'm Bob. I don't fuck fat chicks, okay? But
No fat
I will
chicks.
fuck anyone else, even your husband. Hello, sir. How are you? Can I suck your dick?
Please. Oh, muy.
I'm like Enrique Iglesias, but I'm 80. And I have a wrinkled old penis.
And the mole is cancer.
The mole is cancer.
My mole doesn't fuck anymore because it's got cancer.
Right. Oh, my God.
And my other mole has AIDS.
Right, that's just a skin tag. That's just a skin tag.
It's HIV positive like Magic Johnson.
With this high-level income, it's going to be around for a while.
So come on, dance with me. Come on.
Oh, please.
Dance with me. Yeah, show
Dance
me your
with me,
titties.
as long as you're not fat.
If you're a skinny bitch, I'll dance with you.
I'm an 80-year-old man. I will break. I will break.
Don't break my pelvis. I don't have insurance anymore.
I'm retired.
I spent all my money on these cruise ships that I ride on every day.
Oh, man.
Medicare sucks.
That dude literally bounced from cruise ship to
Yeah,
cruise
he's
ship
just
to
part
cruise
of the
ship.
walls now.
Right.
Like, they just let him on for free.
Oh, my God.
Like, just give him the back.
Right.
Just give him the engine room. It's
Give him the
fine.
skipper's hat.
Fuck that guy. He's back there
He
jerking
ain't
off. in the
using
engine
it
room.
anyway. No, man, he's in the other chicks that he's dancing with.
You know, he's just plowing your grandma. You know,
Oh,
he's just
God,
out there.
yeah.
I'm fucking your grandma tonight, my
Dude,
friend.
I'm telling you, that's how Stella got her groove back.
She is true silver fox.
Fucking the silver fox to Bob.
They call her the albino. She's
Funny,
just,
last night she was known as the glazed donut. We called her Krispy Kreme.
I only fuck polar bears, if you know what I mean. They all have the white bush.
Blends in.
Guy's a straight Mac daddy.
Whew. Man, he was. Gold chain and
Pulling
everything,
it
brother.
down with the old 77.
Fucking gold chain.
You know, he's
and
fucking
everything.
these bitches to like, you know, old school like 20s music. Like, I'm gonna fuck you, see? I'm gonna fuck you. You're gonna like it, see?
You've been a bad girl there, see?
Follow the yellow brick road. That was a segue, Scott.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, well, anyway, talking about yellow brick roads, it's not actually yellow brick road, but it is a road under the water.
Oh my God!
Off the Pacific coast.
Well, they're calling it the Yellow Brick Road,
And
right?
it looks like bricks.
It does.
It's pretty damn cool. I got the video pulled up here.
I got it right here, man. Look at that.
Let's see.
So you can't see anything really yet.
Right.
To the right. It's like you can just see tire tracks.
It is crazy how dry it looks, and it's at the bottom of the ocean.
Right? Isn't that crazy?
Oh, I see.
That
That they're
is
talking
crazy.
the tire tracks, like where it's just constantly been rode over.
Right.
That is human made right there. That floor. I mean, that's someone like we had a paved flat surface here. This is not like your typical ocean floor, though. Man.
But roll up to where it really shows.
Oh wow, yeah, that's not sediment. That's like baked.
Here we go.
Yeah, crust.
This is where you really
Oh,
see.
look up to the left there. It's like bricks the way.
Yeah.
See, it's straight up
Okay,
paved.
my Oh yeah! Whoa! Let's
at
get
that.
us. Let's go up and look at that. That is a really
Look at that.
Boom.
Bunch of crinoids on the floor.
Yeah.
Yes.
Interesting.
I don't think a push core is going to be successful, but I am
Whoa.
interested
Wow,
in this.
look at
watch.
Yep, that's exactly the picture I have on my screen right now.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if you are listening to us right now, flip on over to Spotify or YouTube, and you can watch and see what we're seeing.
We're like out Mount Vesuvius, like excavating.
Literally, like reminds me of.
I mean, you can see the road up here too,
Right.
a little more up here. Like this whole
dope,
thing
man.
was just.
I fucking love archaeology.
You can see how like, it went this way.
You guys ever driven around on like a brick road before?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
We used to
that's-
have brick streets back home.
Yeah, there's brick streets in
That's
Fulton.
amazing.
Yeah. By the way, we missed.
Those Fulton streets are way better than the ones I remember.
Did you guys know that the Morels and Microbrews is like this weekend?
Is it really?
Yeah.
Shit.
And I got to work. I got something going on that
There
day.
is always something for like 7 years straight now.
I know, but I should have planned it ahead of time.
We always say that.
I know. Next year, buddy.
Right, next year, man.
It's happening.
I mean, this road kept going and going and going.
Did it say how long it went?
No.
All night.
As long as it needed.
Mm-hmm.
Until everybody got off the boat.
But that's, you know, we always talk about, especially on this podcast, like how there were ancient civilizations that were like maybe
the weird.
maybe they were more advanced than we were, but something just completely wiped them out.
Something happened clearly there.
Oh, absolutely, dude.
Now that road is at the bottom of the ocean, and it still looks like it's all dried out.
Right?
Right.
It's kind of preserved it almost.
Yeah.
In a way, yeah.
Yeah.
In a way.
Dude, if something like that happened, like if there was an asteroid strike, pretty much like all traces of us would be gone in a relatively short amount of time.
We're not going to be around long.
The only thing that would survive would be fucking giant megalithic structures like pyramids.
Well, I mean, think about it. I mean, people would someday, other civilizations find like the leftovers of like the Empire State Building, or
Maybe,
something.
but it would probably
I was gonna
degrade
say,
to the point.
None of our modern like building materials will last like Roman materials did.
There's a show. Wasn't there a show on Discovery Channel? It was called like After Humans or some shit.
Yeah.
Where it actually like time lapsed
Like
what would
all
happen.
of a sudden, people just blipped
If
out
people
of
disappeared.
existence.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it was like 10 years.
Yeah.
This 25.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a pretty cool show.
And it was like 5 years after humans,
Like if
then
it-
10 years after
Yeah,
humans.
right.
It kept going and going and going,
Yeah.
which was cool because like nature kind of like took over.
Yep.
And animals were just like
living in skyscrapers and shit.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
and like the skyscrapers even had like grass growing on it, like moss.
Well, the thing that got
everything
me-
was being covered again by
Right.
the jungles.
The thing that got
and
me
the
was
wildlife.
there was so many lions in New York City.
Yeah, and that would happen again because, as we mentioned, I think last week, there's more tigers in captivity in the United States
Yeah.
than there are out in the wild
Right.
in fucking Africa.
They said that oxygen levels would just it would soar without us being here.
Oh,
with
of course. Absolutely.
But think about all those like I like how in that show they talked about like all the like the Hoover Dam like that would just break open one.
Like after a while, it would just.
I mean, no one's there to
degrade.
work it.
Yeah.
There's no one there to cut fucking the grass. There's
The
no
thing
one,
I thought was
everything
cool.
would just grow really wild. I mean, honestly, if we just kind of left everything go, and we were still here, right?
Yeah.
And we just did an experiment like let's just let everything go. Do it. The forests and the grass, wildlife would certainly like come back quick, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, it's probably like the only thing that's gonna save the Earth. As
What,
far
us
as like
disappearing?
as far as like another mass extinction event happening, the only thing that's gonna stop it at this point, because we're not gonna fucking like decrease our carbon levels to the
Oh,
point.
it's no.
It's happening, guys. Like,
It's already happened.
We're careening off the cliff
I think we're already past the point.
as we speak.
Ooh.
So I forget what my original point with that was, but
I think we are already past that point, though.
yeah, I think so
Yeah,
too.
You know,
I
I
think
really
so,
do.
too.
It's scary. Sweet. I kicked my cable down here underneath, and it
What happened?
tugged. It tugged on the camera, and I was like, oh, because I just lost a USB port.
Aw.
And I found this one, and I was like, oh, sweet Jesus, thank you. I plugged it in, everything worked. Hell yeah.
Nice
Scott,
when
what
that
were
happens.
you talking about before we got on the mic? We were talking about ancient civilizations, and you were saying something, and I was like, save that thought because we got to talk about it. What was it, man? Like, I know
Dude,
I'm
I
asking
don't
a lot
remember.
from you right now.
I don't remember. Ancient civilization. Like, so we were talking about earlier, we were talking about Graham Hancock.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And about how he was theorizing. What's the...
Oh, we were talking about, like, hybrids and shit
Oh,
like that.
yeah, the chick who was impregnated by,
Oh, there was...
Yeah.
So, let me see if I can't find it. There was some story I read the other day where a gal came out and said that she had been in an alien, like...
abduction.
I don't know if it was an abduction or if she was
probing.
in a... She was in a... something got probed. Let me
Sounds
just
hot.
say.
Sounds hot.
That she had been in some kind of UFO encounter, and it resulted in a pregnancy that she had no idea like where it came from.
Yeah, which, as I've told you guys many times before, that's like super duper common for people that have these encounters. For females that have these encounters, they end up pregnant, and then they have encounters. Then they have later encounters where the baby is removed.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what the whole unwanted pregnancy
So-
thing was, and that 1,500 pages of documents that was leaked a couple weeks ago by the Pentagon or from the Pentagon.
Yeah.
Right.
The unwanted pregnancy.
So, did they do studies on like this
And
thing that
this
was
is a
placed inside
Pentagon
of her?
report, too.
Like the fetus? Did the fetus have any kinds of like unnatural like DNAs?
Yeah.
Sure it did.
I don't know as far
Hey,
as
Dave,
like
why don't you unpair real quick?
Yeah. As far as like whether they've done any studies on it, this is what I think. I think that the government has done studies on it that aren't public, but like major, like, you know, colleges and universities for the most part stay the fuck away from that topic because, you know, they feel like it's going to hurt their credibility. Like, we've talked about David Jacobs on this show and John Mack, like both highly respected, tenured professors at universities. And then when they started getting into that topic, the UFO topic, you know, both of them were legit. Like, people tried to fire them, you know what I mean? Because they thought that they had gone off their fucking rocker for studying this topic. But at the end of the day, they both stayed because they're doing it the right way, man. You having trouble finding it, Scotty?
Yeah, so my way to connect it is a little bit different.
Well, in the meantime, I've got an article from like 2-3 days ago. There's this rep from Tennessee. Tim Burchett believes the Pentagon knows more than what they're saying following their latest secret briefings on UFOs. And this is a quote from him. "There's an arrogance in government at that level that we cannot handle what's going on out there," Burchett said Monday. "It's a bogus cover-up. It doesn't fit, and it's about power and control."
Yeah.
Scott, I think I found it.
Well, I've got it here. I've got the article. Let me see. Trying to send it to Dave. Here, I'll just send it in our little group chat. See if you can't grab it. And what got me was it was a Pentagon report.
Yes.
That it was like not just some crazy chick. It was the Pentagon saying it. And I was like, holy shit.
You want me to pair?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
So you're over there. So if you pay.
Yeah, here it is. The report was part of the
it was
1,500
part
pages
of it.
of the Defense Intelligence Agency documents for the Pentagon's UFO program.
And again, that's what got me, man. I was like, holy shit.
The Advanced Aviation Threat Identification Program.
ATIP.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, there it is.
Just the name of it alone.
That's
Shit.
some heavy shit right there.
Dude, I had not.
There's a video. Holy shit.
A video?
Right there. You're paired. I'm seeing what you're seeing.
Yeah, but I don't think it's related to this story.
Oh, okay.
It says something about a UFO hunter.
Oh, well, yeah.
Okay, so maybe this has to do with that report that came out a couple weeks ago with the 1,500 pages that were leaked. Yeah.
I have it right here if you want.
Oh, right.
Yeah, this is it. It also lists many odd side effects, including unaccounted for
Yes.
pregnancy, which could arguably be the strangest of them all. But I'm telling you, man, if you study this topic, that's super common. Super common.
Well, we're just gonna have to read this one, aren't we?
Man.
Yeah.
Oops, sorry.
Oh yeah, UFOs. I love the imagery alone.
Harvest his adrenal glands, huh?
You know, dude, I was doing that the other day to some shrimps, Pretty sure I pulled a couple shrimp's buttholes straight out.
Did you eat it?
Of course I ate it.
My man.
Well, when you have that black shit that's inside the shrimp, you gotta clean that stuff
of
out.
course, right?
Yeah.
But then there's like this little like gland thingy, right? When you're pulling it off, and it feels like when it comes out, it's like a little.
Yeah, right.
Like it gives a little
suction.
sound, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And you feel that little tug, and I'm like, oh my god, I pulled his asshole out.
I don't see anything about her like having the fetus tested or anything like that.
I don't know.
Well,
I don't even know if it was born. Like she may have aborted it. But
So-
at the same time, if they know about it, you'd think the government's
They
gonna
know
follow
about
it.
it.
They probably
Yeah.
could. I mean,
it's being raised in an MK Ultra facility as we.
there has to be something to it. There has to be. This is just not like a coincidence, man.
So this
don't know.
same dude that I was talking about, this rep, he says, I don't trust the Department of Defense to get this right since leadership there has always been part of a cover-up. So he's convinced that they're not.
So he's already convinced it's a cover-up.
Yeah. And he's not the only one. He's not the only elected official that also believes that. Fucking Marco Rubio, he's one of them that's been part of it. Gilliland, I think, maybe is the other one.
There's quite a few of them.
The Democrat.
Actually. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I mean, I do know, though.
You think the United States government is actively trying to suppress alien knowledge?
Yes. I'm convinced
against,
of that.
Yeah, I think they don't want people flipping out, man. That's the whole thing. They
Just
don't
for
want
mass,
they don't want,
sheer mass panic.
I don't think they're ready. They know that people aren't ready for this shit.
No, man. One person's smart. Two people are smart.
It's a really common thing with people that have the abduction scenario thing happen to them. There's lots and lots of stories of those people being followed by government agents. Or like having
like the Men in Black.
Like the Men in Black.
Not just the Men in Black, but just
You guys believe in the Men in Black?
I think there's some kind of agency out there that's, they're very like underground, but they are
That's how
government.
they hide.
They're governmentally run.
Some people think that the Men in Black are actually extraterrestrials.
Yeah, I've heard that.
That don't want their agenda being exposed or whatever.
Right, they're trying to hide the agenda.
They just show up in human form.
I just think there's.
I don't know.
I just think there's so much evidence out there. Videos can be tampered with and whatnot, but you would have to more or less go with, the people who've been there, the people who've been abducted, people who have experienced something, and these are people, just regular people who just came across it and something happened to them, and then they're kind of like. They're kind of labeled a crazy person because this happened.
Yeah, but the
but you
government
have
tried to, and they enforced that. Like, oh, they're nuts.
But there are
You're
too many
crazy.
people around the world, and you're talking hundreds of thousands, maybe millions of people that have had the same experience. Maybe there are more people out there. They're just afraid to like admit it
because they don't want to be.
Because they don't want
crazy.
they don't want to have that stigma of being like someone who's crazy, and they're worried about their their career, and they don't want to. Christ, there are companies out there be like, you did what? What happened to you?
Sure.
Well, maybe you shouldn't work here now.
So many years ago, like maybe 15 or 20 years ago, I think it was around 2000. I think it was right before 9/11. Some college or university did a poll. They polled random people. I think it was just in America, but it may have been worldwide. I'm not sure. But they polled people asked them if they've ever had the abduction experience before, and it was like 2 or 3% people responded yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Where was this? I wonder if it was a specific region.
I'd have to look that up.
Right, like if it was like in Boston. Or...
No, I think it was at least across America for sure.
Right.
Like it wasn't in a small area. But I'll
wonder
Google
what
it later.
I wonder what the percentage is in the United States. Like, what area are the most people taken from? I would think Utah.
Why? Because there's nothing
Because the whole
there?
Skinwalker Ranch thing, you've got lights in the sky all the time.
I don't know.
Like, there's clearly something fucking going on at Skinwalker Ranch, man. That shit freaks me out.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't
man.
know if it's aliens or if it's like ancient Indians or what's going on, but
I think
clearly
it's-
something's going down.
I think it's all of those things. I think it's all of the above.
You think so?
Yeah, because
Maybe that's the advanced civilization, the Indians who are potentially still around.
Yeah.
Contacted the aliens or the aliens contacted them, and that's how they're still here. I don't know, man. It still freaks me out.
Yeah. So have you guys, Maddie, you were talking about Hunt for the Skinwalker is up on
It's on Amazon.
On
right?
Amazon. Have you guys both watched it yet?
I haven't. I didn't know that.
It's on my list. I finally saw it, not seen it.
Yeah,
but I saw that was there, and I said something to Sarah the other night, we've talked about this on the podcast.
Yeah.
And there's all kinds of unexplained shit that goes on there.
Right.
And it's just in this region of Utah.
It's
and Sarah's
so
like,
weird.
she couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
It's
so
on
she's
a farm.
she's very intrigued to watch it.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, it's definitely worth watching, man.
Yeah, I think the earlier stuff is.
What do you mean the earlier stuff?
So there was a couple of shows, and I think this is one of those shows.
Oh, you're talking about the TV series.
Yeah, the Skinwalker
I'm talking
shows.
about the documentary that's up on Amazon Prime now.
Is that the documentary, or is that documentary what led into the shows?
I think they're unrelated.
Oh, well then interesting.
Because the documentary is Jeremy Corbell, same dude that did the Bob Lazar documentary. I don't think he's involved in that TV show. I don't think.
So the states that have...
I could be wrong,
I thought
though.
he started it.
He may have. Yeah, I could be wrong about that.
There's a new report out that, which states have the most active UFO sightings, and also there's states with the least. The most are... the top of the list, they cut it real short. It's Montana, Vermont, Alaska, and Maine. Washington State actually has topped the list. So, which is interesting. It's the Great Northwest. I lived in Vermont. I can see why, because it's very rural.
I feel like
as
that's
Alaska,
right,
Maine's very rural. Montana's very rural.
Yeah.
Missouri's very rural.
But here's the thing: aren't all those states legal recreational marijuana states too?
Yeah, but not back then.
It also said...
I mean, just recent.
I'm just trying to tie it to weed, Scott.
I know, man.
It said New Mexico came in 8th on the list.
Dang.
Nevada came in 13th.
Wow.
Meanwhile, states with the fewest UFO sightings per capita, Texas, Louisiana, Georgia, Mississippi, and Alabama, and which are all down south. So the aliens know where not to go is certainly Mississippi. They don't even like black people.
Yeah,
so
they're already tired of
how
your
are they
shit.
going to take UFOs?
It's flyover state for
Where
them, I
is
guess.
motherfucker from? Huh?
Flyover.
You see these aliens crossing over to the highway here. Get the ropes and get the nooses out. We're going to string them up.
Alien
You know what I
Bob
mean?
here. What's going on?
What the fuck is that thing over there? Is that an alien?
Just coming into your town to fuck all your women, man.
Hey,
What's
boys,
going on? Hey.
let's get in the pickup truck and get the noose out. We're going to hang this on, bitch.
Getting out of here.
Probe this, motherfucker.
Snotty, beam me up.
It's a fucking cool down. What do you want, man? It's the cool down. You know, if you're listening so far,
Yeah, if you're still going,
congratulations,
man. Thank
you reached
you.
the
Give yourself a round of
the
applause.
pinnacle of this show. Got
Right.
old country boy from Mississippi chasing down an alien.
We've peaked, boys.
That was the worst. I'm sorry.
We've peaked.
Sorry, that was the worst. We can cut it out.
That was a nice
man, we ain't
banter.
cutting shit out.
Yeah, no, that was a nice little banter you guys had
This
going
is the
on.
old 77.
You guys
man.
always keep me entertained over here.
Sorry.
So we were talking. We need to do something more like that.
But
Gonna
honest-
harmonize. Dave's gonna throw something out. We should do something like that.
Well, you guys know I can't sing, but I'll play guitar. You guys can harmonize.
I'll fake it. I don't care.
Are you guys surprised about the sightings of the most sightings?
No,
of the-
that actually is right along with what I was thinking.
No,
I feel like South Dakota would have to be in there.
Yeah. Remote places.
Washington State's very rural.
But there have been like mass
So is
sightings
Oregon.
in New York
Yeah.
City before too.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it,
Right.
it happens in big cities too.
It happens in
Jersey
business. Not
Devil?
as often, apparently, as
I don't know.
Well, I
Yeah,
mean,
I guess
obviously,
not.
the one with like upstate New York was
Yeah.
on Unsolved Mysteries. It was in
Yeah,
it was in
right.
New York.
Yeah,
like
it-
upstate New York.
Yeah.
And then it was like wasn't it like in another county.
Yeah,
of a
it
state?
was over a fairly large area over a period of a few hours. I guess I don't know. It's been a while since I watched.
I think
it.
some of it happened in like northwest Massachusetts, like right by New York State.
Yeah, yeah.
So and it all happened at the same time. Like, look, man,
All that shit leaves an imprint.
if
I
there
feel.
are like 12 different witnesses that and they all had different experiences, and it happened over a period of like 48 hours or whatever it was, that's not a coincidence. Something's
Something's
crazy
going on.
shit happened, man.
Yeah, something's going on.
Something happened.
I don't know what it is.
God damn it, we gotta get the bottom to this.
That's why I got a little dog, boys.
Yeah, dude, you got a great
Go outside,
watchdog.
check them out. Check them out. Go on, have fun.
Dude, Me and Maddie will testify.
There's
like,
something out there.
That alarm system never fails,
No,
man.
That's dogs are great to have.
Every week,
Tell ya.
man.
No, I love my dogs until I hate my dogs. You know what I mean?
Sure.
I hate when my dogs drag mud into the house. I'm cleaning
Oh.
up mud all
Dude,
the
that's
fucking
where it
time.
is right now.
Lately, yeah, me too.
We dropped
man.
a planter box outside, so there's so much fucking mud everywhere, and it's been raining like crazy, and
yeah,
that's all it is, man.
I'm ready to build an ark. Just
Yeah.
fuck it.
It has been raining a lot lately.
It sure
right?
has. It's been depressing, kind of.
You guys want to place on my ark?
Sure.
Yeah.
Please save me a spot.
Sweet.
Yeah.
We'll have the hookah room in the back.
Of course.
We'll put the horses up in there.
Heck yeah, it'll be next to the rape room.
Yeah. We're gonna have the baddest arc of all time.
It's gonna be the rapiest rape.
It's gonna
room
have
you've
a
ever
disco.
seen.
It's gonna have a disco ball.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, yes.
It's gonna be furnished from the Hobbs store.
Right, probably. Let's be honest.
It's gonna be like
I did get 2 laser projected fog machines from the Hobbs store.
You have
I know.
I have 2 of them now.
Yeah, I knew you had one. I didn't know you had two.
Yeah, I got 2 of them. I got one completely brand new.
You're gonna have to bring one of those to my Halloween party so I can have like fog going on.
We can get 2 of them.
Maybe we could like throw some UFC fights in here.
Shit.
Maybe. Hell, I
Yeah,
don't
we'll have to
know.
wait till we're out in the garage for the UFC fights.
Dude, I was thinking like filming intros out in the garage, like have the door open, the fog rolling, people walking in.
We'll come out with chainsaws.
I don't have
So
no idea.
have you guys seen the new trailer for Kenobi?
I have. It looks dope,
It
dude.
looks fucking dope.
I don't think I've watched it. I sent you guys a link to it, but I don't think I actually
So
watched it.
Vader is going to be.
I
in
heard
this
Vader
shit.
makes an appearance. Yeah, I heard
The
that.
one
You hear him?
appearance?
Well, I don't know. Maybe more. I don't know.
Hopefully multiple.
Sure,
appearances.
absolutely. One would think, right?
Man,
You don't want to overdo it, Vader. I mean, you
So
got to
they-
keep that mystery in
They
there.
brought Hayden Christensen back too, right?
I
So
agree with that.
You think they're going to have like Anakin scenes instead of Vader?
Well, that maybe
Why
they're
else bring the original actor back?
maybe
Yeah.
they're gonna do some like Vader in his chamber where he's
Ooh.
like, you know,
That'd be cool.
That'd be really fucking cool. That's like comic bookish.
Yeah.
And if anyone can do it, it's fucking.
It's this guy,
It's Dave Filoni,
Dave
right?
Filoni, man.
Dave Filoni. Excuse me.
Dave Filoni is the man.
He is a comic book guy.
Has he done other Star Wars series?
He's wrote a majority of the Star Wars. The only other guy to write more Star Wars than Dave Filoni is the creator of Star Wars, George Lucas.
Are we talking books or movies right now?
TV series and straight up canon?
Okay. So what did he do? Like, did he do Mandalorian or?
He was involved in the Mandalorian. He wrote the character. He created the character Ahsoka. He created a lot of the backstories to fill in.
Mm-hmm.
He created. I can't think of them off the top of my head. There's tons of guys though.
Yeah.
The Clone Troopers. They did the Clone Wars. They did all that stuff. They brought Darth Maul back to life. He's the guy that brought Maul back to life.
So I believe that on the timetable with the Kenobi series coming in.
Yeah.
I think it's 10 years after.
Okay.
When he chopped up fucking Darth Vader, like Kenobi like cut his legs off and told him he had the high ground. Right through him, Mustafar, sorry. 10 years, and so basically, I don't know.
Left him for dead, right?
I don't know. You left him for dead. He's like, "Fuck you, dude! Like you tried to choke out Padme."
Right. I got your saber. Eat a dick.
Went and hid the kids. But this is
Right. He killed kids.
I'm really intrigued to see this. I think it's going to be done well.
I think it is too.
Is it going to be on Disney Plus?
Yes,
Yeah.
it's a limited series on Disney Plus.
When's it come out?
Soon.
Yeah,
I
like
think.
You want to
May.
show them? Want to show the trailer? I got the trailer.
I think it's
pulled
late
up.
May.
Yeah, but we
might get
can't-
pulled.
We can't air it because they'll block us.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Fuckers.
Last time we did a Disney trailer, the mouse came down on us.
Shut up.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
So
Fucking
we
pricks.
can play it, but I'll just pull the volume down.
No, that's cool.
Yeah, it's all good.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's not the same without the
I
volume.
know,
Yeah,
right?
true.
I know.
True.
The sound needs to be there
I know.
because it's so
Fucking Disney.
epic. The music, the
You should
score
go watch
of
it. You
Yeah.
should go watch it right now.
Yeah, do it now on your phone.
Do it now.
Oh yeah.
Don't worry about being in traffic. Go ahead.
That's right.
Do it. Do it now.
Everything's going to be cool.
It's ASMR. Oh my god.
That's gross.
Moist.
I've been getting ads for some.
Moist.
There's some app that I keep getting ads for on Instagram where like you push your finger into the phone and it looks like you're pushing foam down. Or it's like some weird fucking like ASMR type shit.
Right?
Yeah. Google it, folks. ASMR.
So I saw this post on Facebook. It looked like this big, throbby, veiny dick, right? But then you clicked on it, and it was like a squid, like a giant squid. And at the bottom of the picture, it had Jesus sticking out, going.
Yeah.
It was pretty funny.
I had a talk with my kids about God the other day.
Oh, really? How did that go?
It went good.
Did it?
Yeah. I just told them, like, some people believe that there's a God. Some people don't believe that there's a God. And anybody that tells you that they know 100% for sure is probably lying to you. I basically told them, like, to come to their own conclusions.
Yeah.
I'm sure some people would say that I'm an awful parent.
Oh, my God. Some
for
people are
saying that.
cringing right now. I guarantee it.
I'm not cool with, like, forcing opinions on anybody. Especially not my kids.
Oh, and it's this bitch, too. Oh.
Who's this chick?
Oh, my God.
I'm moist. I'm moist.
Oh my God. Okay, I just want to say I want to throw her up against the wall and finger blast her. She's
got bad teeth.
Really go to Pound Town.
Yeah.
Her teeth are
I just want to say that.
Is that real?
Oh, that's got to be real.
It's got to be real teeth, right?
That's got. Oh.
So now I need to know: is this like a parody, or is this like a real chick thinking that she's,
No, this is the gal that started the meme.
doing her thing?
Moist.
Yeah, she'd be like moist.
Yeah.
And everyone was like, oh God. And then she stepped it up to moister than an oyster. And I showed Matt one where somebody had like her. Yeah, there it is. Oh, God damn it. God damn. Look at her teeth in this, Dave.
Yeah.
She just goes to town.
They're all different colors.
Ready, Dave?
Moist.
Oh.
God damn.
Oh.
Moist.
Oh,
Oh no.
Moist.
Oh.
I'm cool.
What's wrong with her lip?
I don't know.
It's very pursed, isn't it? It's very pursed.
It's the herb.
It looks like a herb.
Oh my God.
It's like this.
Do you think she's some old slut? Just like.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Just her hand cramps up from giving somebody hand jobs.
No. That's how you warm up the sausage back wherever she's from.
The sausage.
My grandma, she was a whore.
Right. This is the mark of the whore.
Moist.
What? Of course. What do you think this is growing on my lip? It is the mark of the whore.
I saw some article the other day
damn.
written by some chick that has like a lot of facial hair. And
Moist.
Oh, here we go again.
Anything but.
Moist.
Woo!
Oh, I just blew my headphones off.
That last one's hard on me.
R.I.P. headphone users.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Goodness.
You should play the one where they tagged a clam in it. She's going moist, and this clam's just squirting juices everywhere.
Sherilyn Barnes is her name.
Looks like she's had some work done, too.
I wonder if she's on Facebook. Hold on.
CHER.
That should be
Sherilyn.
that should be a song.
Oh, my God. Porn for women. Dude, what is that?
What is it? Barnes? Is that what we said?
Oh.
Sherilyn
I've already
Barnes.
forgotten about her.
Wait, here we go.
I moved on to porn for women. I love that this is all on my internet, too. Like, my provider has got to be like, every Thursday, you look at the weirdest fucking shit.
You guys would be...
porn, like the dude's taking out trash and shit. The guy's doing a chore.
Look at it, like, yeah, porn for women. Here, let me pour you some wine.
That is, like, fucking accurate, too. My wife was just telling me the other day that, like, there's nothing that turns her on more than, like, when she comes home and the house is clean.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. I do that shit all the time. I make sure
You
everything's
gotta
clean.
do that, right?
Pays off, right?
Right?
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
oh, my fucking God.
I slack some days. She looks like Marilyn Manson in that shot.
Oh, fuck. I don't know if I can. I don't know if I got too many more in me, man.
Don't do it.
what the fuck?
Fuck, man. I don't know about you boys, but I'm drier than the Sahara right now.
I can't find the clam thing. The clam squirting.
Clam squirt.
It's okay, buddy.
Oh, man.
Whoops.
Whoa. That's how you clam squirt right there. All right.
Never mind.
I like how they got the fingers and everything.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's a very scientific looking diagram, right?
I mean, that's pretty...
That's straight out of a textbook.
Right, straight textbook, yeah.
That's the way they teach it in med school.
Damn.
Moister than an oyster.
Moister than an oyster. Oh, my God.
Well,
what have we stumbled across?
I don't
what
know.
the fuck?
Squirting.
Chinese girl
Eating
geoducks. Delicious seafood. I want to watch that
Check
one.
it out.
Oh, what the? What the fuck
is that thing?
Oh, she smacks it
Oh,
too.
what the fuck? It's squirting.
Oh,
she's so dirty.
Ew.
Oh,
it's like a clam, dude. Oh, it's like a.
Is that that looks like a fucking elephant nose or some shit.
What the fuck?
I was gonna say, turn that up. I want to hear her.
I don't think I can understand the fuck. What
It doesn't matter.
Oh no, she's cutting it.
Oh my
god,
god, she's gonna cut your dick off. Oh, it looks just like
She's gonna drink it. She's definitely gonna drink it. Oh. Where does she find these things?
What?
What's that yellow stuff?
Dude, full screen that. Full screen that. Yeah, cool it. Oh my fucking god.
What in the fuck?
Why do they all look like big dicks?
She's putting like
She's coating
seasoning on it.
She's
and shit.
coating it.
Oh, she loves this. So, oh my god.
Jesus, looks like an elephant dick.
Oh, what the? Oh, it's
like-
okay. So it's a condiment.
Oh, that's probably like guacamole or something.
I am like afraid to ask how many views this has.
Oh my god.
Look at her eyes; they're like black.
Dude, her shit's perfect.
She's
so
a
I don't-
black-eyed
She's got
child.
that tape around her face.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Oh, she's putting wine on. Hey, look, it opens up.
She's gonna open that. She's gonna open that pussy fish up and eat it.
What the fuck?
What? How's it spinning around?
It's alive, man.
Then take a bite out of it.
I'm
Then take a bite
mesmerized.
out of it. You
Is she gonna
sick-
eat it?
You sick bitch.
This woman has my full attention right now.
Oh my god.
I mean, what is that thing?
What the fuck is
Take
that?
a bite out of it
I have
before the
no
video
idea.
ends.
This popped up and it won't go away.
We're gonna be getting
Well,
we're gonna be
right.
getting some strange links tonight,
Oh my
boys.
God.
I can't wait to check the old
This is
Instagram
YouTube.
feed.
This is YouTube.
When I get home tonight.
She's not going to eat it though.
Oh damn, that's a shame.
She's running.
Oh, that was funny as all
It
hell.
was very anticlimactic at the end.
Slap
there.
it. Oh my god, she's so angry.
Jeez.
Oh, Tata.
Been very
Ooh.
bad clam.
She slapped it so hard it squirted and then just went limp.
And it's like full of water or something.
Oh my god, when she straight up deep throated it and took a bite. What the fuck?
How many views?
Oh, whoops.
That's okay.
Let me see.
It's okay. I'm sure it was in the millions, though, right?
Yes. 2,135,000. Yeah. It's up there.
The things that people
right
spend their time watching.
I mean, we just spent.
Look
what,
at this
about-
shit.
What the fuck?
The 10 deadliest foods people actually eat.
Oh, I know there's
This
that.
is all in Japan and stuff, man.
There's that one blowfish.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
look
yeah.
at that.
We've watched
We've
that.
seen that. Yeah, we've seen
fucking
that one.
shit.
There's the one blowfish, right? Where like if you don't cook it just
Yeah.
right, it'll kill you. I forget what it's called.
Here we go. This is a.
Live octopus. It says.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
There it is.
look at that shit. Turn that up,
A
man.
young woman who appears to be wrestling for her life against the aggressive
Why would you
tentacles
eat it
of a small
raw?
octopus. Now, that's something that you may not
'Cause
expect.
you're trying to get views.
especially considering the fact that this woman had
fuck.
ordered
About to
the
rip
still
her
live
eyes
creature
out.
to
Oh,
a table
shit.
at a restaurant. Yeah, this is going to take some
You
explaining.
know what? I'm gonna be
fuck
honest.
that.
But in the
If I
South
was going
Korean
down
city
your
of
gullet,
Seoul,
I'm
an
fucking
appetizer
going like
I'm
that
fighting,
too,
yeah,
man.
I'm fighting, man. Absolutely.
Roughly translate to wriggling octopus is one of the most popular dishes in town. Although Korea is no stranger to serving raw
no
fish as
way,
part of the
dude.
course, this wriggling octopus dish takes things to a completely different level. It features a young,
Especially
live
now that there's
octopus
fucking
that's
nuclear
cut
waste
into
in
incredibly
the ocean.
small
Like,
pieces
I'm all
and
about
served
cooking my
immediately.
seafood.
Oh,
And
Bro,
yes,
if your
you may
chick
have
eats
guessed,
that,
is also
so I would-
she can't
still
not
moving.
tell you no to anal.
Incredibly,
Yeah,
an
true.
average of 6 people die each
I mean,
year
dude, I
by
love calamari, but this is just
poking
ridiculous.
Look
on
at
some
that
hot
shit.
meat, with the suction cups of the octopus obviously playing
No.
havoc on people's throats. This dish comes with a warning label.
Octopi
I bet
are
it
very
does.
smart
Chew
creatures
and
too.
Chew. If you think eating live octopus whole is a good idea, then you better chew your food extremely
Did you
well.
know that octopuses have
Here's the
Number
next.
nine,
like separate
monkey
brains in each of their
Yeah.
Yeah.
monkey
members?
Okay, so here's monkey brain.
Ugh.
As you may imagine,
This is still a
not
thing.
exactly an item on the menu that
Sweet
most
breads?
people would salivate at. But for several cuisines across Asia, monkey brains are an all-too-deadly delicacy. In some parts of China, as well as Indonesia and Vietnam,
Oh my God.
monkey brains are eaten
It's
raw.
not cool.
And some urban legends even claim that they're eaten from the head of a live monkey.
That's not
Whatever
cool.
your thoughts on the matter,
That's
there's
fucked
no
up.
doubt that this is a disgusting and cruel practice of cuisine.
No way.
One which harkens back to
Oh,
the
yeah.
imperial dynasties of
I was
ancient
waiting for
China.
that.
Yeah.
The point is, whether it's raw, cooked, or even baked, eating
Monkey's
this cruel
brain.
dish can almost certainly lead to
Would you like some Monkey's Casino with the cheese and a little bacon on top?
We have lamb fries to go with.
No,
There's
thank
some
you.
exotic things out there that I would not fuck with.
Monkey brains, blood clams.
Oh, yeah.
Blood clam.
You got to have a little lime with your blood clams.
Fuck yeah.
Or your monkey brains, whatever that shit is. What's the strangest thing that you guys have eaten?
I've ate octopus.
Yeah.
I mean, calamari is pretty common.
Have you guys ever eaten alligator?
I've had alligator.
I've had alligator.
I've
yeah.
had lamb fries.
I don't
Lamb
know,
fries?
man. Like
Yeah, I don't think
Sheep's balls.
Have you?
Yeah.
I've never had sheep balls. Yeah.
Yeah,
You
I've
guys
had
like?
sheep's balls.
I haven't
Is
heard
it
about it in a
good?
while, but there
It's
used
all right. I've had cow tongue.
there used to be a thing in Missouri called the Testicle Festival.
Yeah,
where
yeah.
you could.
They have that in Florida.
Yeah, I know.
I've been to one.
Oh yeah, I've heard they have
There
them.
used to be one here though too somewhere.
Yeah, did they ever have them in Illinois?
Testicle
That surprises
festival.
me.
No, we had a restaurant though that used to have them on the menu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
So
cow
were
testicles?
they like meatballs kind of deal?
No,
or-
it was like they kind of came. They came breaded.
Mhm.
You know, you could probably get maybe 4 or 5.
Yeah.
Were they good?
They were different.
What was the texture?
That's never a good sign
You
when
ever have
somebody says
like
different.
you ever have like a chicken gizzard?
Nope. I don't fuck with gizzards.
If you've ever ate a chicken gizzard, like the chewy part of it, it's
Yeah.
kind of like that.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
You know?
Only thing I've ever used gizzards for is fishing.
But then they'll roll them and stuff and season them, and so they actually look like little balls.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's funny.
And you'd get like 4 or 5, 2 an order.
It's funny you said that because like that means, say if we were on the food chain, our balls could be out. They're basically out.
Oh, everything on us is edible.
Sure.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
If there was something that was on the evolutionary food chain that was higher than us and like farmed us like we do cattle,
Yeah.
holy fuck, dude.
Aliens.
Yeah.
It's aliens, bro.
You ever seen the
Hopefully
H.G.
not.
Wells movie where the time machine?
Yeah.
Where they go forward and like humanity devolves, and
Yeah.
then there's an advanced version and then a lesser like what we are now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that actually
wild.
there was a remake of that movie in like the early 2000s, maybe even late
It was
90s.
Time Machine. What's the name? Guy Ritchie was in it.
Yeah, Guy Ritchie.
It was good.
Oh, not
it
Guy
was all
Ritchie.
right.
Good little movie.
It's not Guy Ritchie.
His name's
but I know who you're talking.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Yeah.
Guy Pearce.
Guy Pearce.
Yeah.
I like Guy Pearce.
He's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think he can hold a movie on his own.
Well, he
He's all
did
right.
that. He tried
Yeah,
to.
he did that one.
I'm normally not into weird movies like that, but I thought that one was
I
pretty
think
cool.
at the end, like the future was like it was a primitive future. Like they
went
there was like
so far forward that,
yeah.
well, he actually saw what a supercomputer, and then he went forward again, and they ran into the supercomputer like in parts.
He was
just
so
in
far
pieces.
ahead. It was like evolution started all over again.
Yeah,
I watched a video on YouTube the other day
back to cavemen.
Right.
about artificial intelligence, and it was pretty fucking terrifying.
And he was banging some cave.
Yeah, he was
cave woman.
He was getting that cave poem, getting that cave
It's like,
poem.
you got to shave that shit.
This guy was
No, baby,
like,
leave it hairy.
This guy was telling.
Mesopotamian,
Right, they were living on the side of cliffs.
This guy was telling jokes to this like Google AI that looks like a human and talks back and stuff.
Oh, and it was getting angry.
And the Google AI thing, like the guy would tell it a joke and then it would interpret the joke like this is what this joke means.
Oh shit!
Which is pretty fucking impressive
That's
because
frightening.
there was like a lot of intricacies involved. Yeah, dude, it's getting weird, boys.
Man, when AI can like understand a third like generation meme,
Yeah,
that's when it's all fucked
we're
up.
headed that way, man. But sooner than we probably.
Yeah,
know.
I think like 100 years from now, that we're gonna have more AI than ever. I mean, we're gonna.
Oh, it's gonna be a daily thing.
Yeah.
I think before that long.
They're gonna take jobs. They're gonna take jobs.
And it's going to be a lot sooner than you think, man.
One
I
of the
was
things that-
just in Hobby Lobby the other day talking about this.
Yeah.
So we're in the line at Hobby Lobby, and you guys, if you've ever gone to Hobby Lobby, they don't. They pride themselves. You know, they're not open on Sundays.
Yeah,
They're gonna
right.
keep people there and staffed.
Yeah.
There were people, so fucking many people, and there was only like 2 or 3 people checking out.
Mhm.
They had enough people, but they were slowly opening them up. But still, it took forever.
Yeah.
Dude in front of us was filing out like tax exemption shit.
Yeah,
You know,
of
so it took
course.
fucking forever.
Yeah.
Anyway, my wife leans back to me and goes, I wish they just put in a self-checkout.
Yeah.
That's where it is, right there. Right now, it's only hasting it. All these people are leaving the
America's
workforce.
incredible expressions
You know,
and
all these people,
interactions.
they want to have like, you know, $15, $16, $20 an hour, you know, to work in fast food and shit. No one's going to pay that.
Right.
All you're going to see is within 10 years, automation happening. Nobody
Sure.
working at McDonald's.
Absolutely.
You know, nobody fucking working anywhere.
Yeah. Yeah, it's headed that way, man.
It's pretty advanced.
You
even
know,
now.
it's going to be that way.
Yeah.
And just think of it then, within the next 10 years, when little Jimmy down the corner can't get a fucking fast food job.
Because it's all going to be...
Because it's all automated.
Yeah.
Because
No.
nobody wants to work now.
Look at that. That's an arm, dude, for her.
Yeah.
No more truck drivers.
No more truck drivers.
I'm just waiting for the day that a fucking computer
You know,
takes my job as a guitar instructor.
You don't need people on assembly lines anymore.
What I thought was cool is this next part.
You know, they're fully automated.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Tesla's cars are all fully
The
automated.
gigafactories.
This is some high-tech shit. Like people...
This
that
stuff
need-
is neat, yeah.
Like artificial intelligent fucking limbs.
Yeah.
I have a friend that's doing this right now in St. Louis.
Look at that. Look at her face. She's like,
Yeah.
holy shit.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Those are fucking frightening to me.
The army...
Those Boston Dynamic robots.
Yeah, dude. That's
They
what's...
jump around. They do parkour.
Supposedly, wasn't there an incident in China where like one of those robots fucking killed some people?
So I don't know about that.
Look at these things, man.
What the? Oh, this is fully automated. Yeah, see automated warehouses. You're gonna see a lot more of this shit.
Look at that.
That
fucking
thing.
dog.
So they had 2 of those guarding Machu Picchu a couple months ago. This shit
This
is frightening.
stuff, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the Boston Dynamics,
Yeah.
right?
Those Boston Dynamics robots, like that. Look at that.
It has that little head on the top.
Yep. And now you don't need people, you know,
Yeah.
in the factory.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about safety because they're constantly safe.
And if one gets crushed, then
it's okay.
And if something happens, it's just a replacement.
yeah, if one of those popped up at my house, I'd be
But
like,
right
what the
there,
fuck
look at
is
that.
this?
That's where it's going to go. Guaranteed, boys. That's where it's going to go.
Okay, so that thing about the robot killing
Look at
scientists
that.
in China
That
or
finger
Japan,
action.
I'm pretty sure that's false. Yeah, that's false.
That's pretty cool, man.
Camera in the chest, boy. Look at that.
Yeah, the ones that have the facial expressions like that, goddamn, they are getting like super realistic, like super intricate with the facial expressions. We don't even realize like how intricate our facial expressions
right
are.
there, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, think about it. You send a bunch of drones like this
Into like
into battle.
Yeah, you don't have to like
The
sacrifice.
AI,
life
the
anymore.
AI totally. You can be just like you used to. You know, like the generals of old who would just send dudes into slaughter.
Yep.
You don't have to worry about that anymore.
This is gonna be life someday, man.
Send another wave.
Yeah.
It's getting so weird.
Life as we know it.
It's
Look
getting
at
so
that.
weird.
And the AI technology. Look at that. Yeah.
Oh,
look
it's
at
solving
that,
a
dude.
Rubik's Cube. Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Look at that.
You guys ever solve a Rubik's Cube before?
Hell no.
Me neither.
I pulled it apart, tried to put it back together.
Now
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me at all.
Here you
yeah.
go. Look at this shit.
Right?
Yeah, I've seen that video, the
you
ping
got
pong video.
Yeah, the AI Forrest Gump.
AI Forrest Gump.
Yeah. It was the ping pong video.
Oh, yeah, okay, I get the reference now. Yeah.
So is that the... So there was one that they had where they were little bitty, like, microscopic robots. Look at that.
Doing the hammer dance. That was some like...
Oh, look at that shit. That's straight out of... Holy shit. That's out of RoboCop, man.
Yeah, it was.
Fuck.
You guys
Little
ever play
helicopter drone.
Wasn't there a RoboCop video game back in the
I
day?
think there was 3 of them,
Yeah.
actually. One for each movie.
I remember playing them, and they were pretty
fun.
awful.
That's all we need is a fucking robot
What?
walking around with a flamethrower on his back.
I don't
Watch
feel the
this
need.
shit,
Why?
though.
Yeah. Why do we feel the need to arm them, dude? That's a fucking GoBot.
Wow.
Yeah, look at this shit.
Well, this really.
That's happening now.
How? Like, is that
GPS? So that's happening right now in farms across America.
Like,
So my buddy Tim Mize, he's got a farm in Bunker Hill, Illinois, right?
Mm-hmm.
His farm, the guys come out and they geo-map his farm. They go around, they survey all the land.
This is how it does look. This is how it does it.
Yeah, just like that. They survey the entire land. They overlay all the maps. And when he goes out to sow seed in the summer, all he has to do is put what map, what field he's in, and he hits a button, and he doesn't even have to touch the steering wheel. He can just let it go, listen to his iPod, fuck around on his phone.
Nice.
It's got air conditioning in it, in the cab.
He still has an iPod?
So,
Oh, he's old school, man.
I'm just
To
being
get him
funny.
on this show, like for, I think it was our News You Can Abuse like special thing. That it was a show he and I used to do.
Mhm.
I had to set up a Google account and get a phone number online so I could get him.
Wow.
That guy has no Facebook. He won't do anything social media.
Respect.
I know. He's holding out.
Respect, man.
He's holding out.
So how does? I mean, do people nap in a Tesla like when they're on a long journey?
God, I couldn't.
Right? Like,
yeah,
I
it'd be
cannot-
hard for me, at least at first.
I'd have to really trust that motherfucker, man.
Yeah.
Really.
Can you take over the wheel?
Yeah,
Yes.
anytime, I would
Yeah, you
think.
can.
Yeah.
I
I feel like it's that movie Demolition Man,
Mhm.
where you can like auto drive and the thing would,
I've
drive
also seen
itself.
videos of Teslas that have like narrowly avoided crashes.
Really?
That well, I mean that like a human definitely would have been
Yeah.
dead, but the
Wow.
Tesla saw it coming and
Get out of town.
oh
Yeah.
yeah, for sure, man.
Yeah, they
I
got
mean,
an auto brake system in
there,
the front.
yeah, I mean, they're definitely there have been some instances where they think that the car has fucked up
Saved.
and people have gotten hurt,
Yeah.
but I think the incidences where the car has saved people's asses is many more.
See, my problem is there are too many fucking assholes out there on the road.
Oh fuck yes.
And for this artificial intelligent car to drive itself, that artificial intelligence isn't human. And humans are the worst drivers in the world.
And humans are also really crafty. Like, what happens when somebody gets into your car and hacks it?
That's the thing is, dude.
Right.
Even like
Right?
even cars today are already hackable.
Oh, you're hackable right
you
now.
can hack into a
Oh,
person's
yeah.
car
Yeah.
and
You
fucking
can.
So
drive them
when
into
you
a
hit
fucking
your
tree.
gas pedal, there's not a direct line going to your engine and pulling a lever.
Yeah, it all goes
Yeah.
through a chip.
Yeah, it all goes through a chip. Same with your brakes.
Mhm.
You know,
Yeah, there was
all
an-
they got to do is just cut that line and code, and
yeah.
your brakes are gone.
There was some like journalist or somebody that
I remember that. It was a while ago, and they
That-
think somebody hacked his car.
yeah drove into a fucking tree and
Yes.
and he had commented before it happened like, hey, if I fucking die, like just know
Somebody
like,
fucked me.
Somebody got me.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that. I remember when that happened.
Yeah. Conspiracy theories.
Fuck yes, dude.
They're fun.
Secrets.
103
In the books. Yeah. It's been a fun one, boys.
It has been a fun one, y'all.
Good to have just the boys this week.
We
you know?
talked about the Hot Wangz challenge.
That's right. It's
Yeah.
happening June 4th.
June the
Saturday,
4th.
June 4th.
That's right.
1:30ish, we think.
We're all going to get together. We're all going to eat hot wings, and
And-
we're going to ask them trivia questions.
And if you like want to participate,
And they have to ring in. Oh my God,
The
my
gaunt-
mouth's on fire. I
the-
got to think of something.
The Gauntlet of Fire.
Yeah, be there. We had so much fun last time at Last Flight.
Back in November, we were there, and
We didn't even have a Hot
Beautiful
Wing
weather.
Challenge that day.
No, man, no.
No, it was a great time.
No.
God, that was November.
I know, right?
November, yeah.
We
Seems
had-
like a long time
Dude,
ago.
and it like totally did not feel like November that day.
No, it was super warm.
We were all planning to be inside,
I was
most
super
likely.
worried that all of our equipment would be outside. It was
Yeah.
shitty weather.
Yeah.
It was not.
No, we did good. We did
And we
good.
did.
It was gorgeous, man.
Yeah.
Can't wait to come back.
But we
Right.
have it's me and 5 others. We're
So,
gonna,
do you want to go ahead and talk about who they are?
yeah,
Can
sure.
we reveal them?
Let's do it.
So, Matt, representing the old 77.
That's our
Boy.
boy.
You can't
Yeah.
pussy out, man. I'm telling you. We got Derek D. Love Crawford,
Friend of the show.
friend of the show, T.O.
T.O.
who- This
That's
kid.
right.
Who nearly murdered Matt a couple weeks ago with
God.
his wing sauce.
Oh my God,
That's
T.O.'s
true.
wing prowess is legendary.
That's
He
what I
would have
hear.
to be considered the number one,
The favorite.
of all.
Yeah.
We've got a friend of the show, Brian, coming in.
Can't
This is
wait.
his first appearance,
Brian
correct?
Courtney,
Yes.
my buddy. How you
Can't
doing,
wait.
man?
Our boy Jason, I've got the one of the
Jason Coos.
horseshoes or a horseshoe
Yes.
over here.
Oh yeah,
that
Jason.
Jason.
That's
bent.
right. I remember Jason.
That guy meat pot a horseshoe.
Yes,
I couldn't
he did.
believe it.
He's a strong dude.
Right, and then our boy Jet. Jet is super excited. He was saying.
If you listen to the show, you know who Jet is.
Yeah, man.
Yep, it's a friend of the show.
Friend of the show, Jet. He put together the movie from Worthy Jet from Worthy Pictures put together the Soul Graffiti for us.
Right.
That's right.
Which is coming out. They're going to do a digital premiere coming up soon.
That's cool.
At Ragtag,
You
but
should all be able to see it. That is this Sunday. So
by the time you hear
by
this,
the time you hear this on Tuesday. However, if you're a Patreon patron,
that's right.
go this Sunday to the Ragtag.
Mm-hmm. Support our boy.
Support our boy Jet.
I did some music.
Yeah.
We did a couple scenes.
Oh, that's right. Dave won an award for the music.
He did.
too.
Best
yeah,
score.
I guess. Yeah.
Best
Little
ball
me.
sack
Eat your
lick, you
heart
know.
out.
Yeah,
Dave.
little old me. Yeah.
Thanks to the Jefferson City Paranormal Society, one
That's
of our
right.
Patreon patrons.
Sir Biscuit Strength.
Yes. JT.
JT.
Paranormal Son.
Yep.
In the Groove Records.
In the Groove.
Serena Stockwell.
Serena Stockwell.
Chess Team Records.
And Chess Team Records.
Damn it, boys.
Damn, we're on
we
it.
didn't even have to
We're
write
on
it all down.
Fuck yeah.
I love it. Hopefully that list is so long eventually that we fucking have to write it down.
Absolutely. And if you would like to help us out, please go to patreon.com/theold77podcast. For $5 or really any amount, you can help us out. We're looking to get some headsets right now so we can go out and do some more external things.
Keep growing the show.
That's
Yeah.
right.
All right.
103 in the books, boys.
All right, guys. We'll see you at 104.
That's right.
Can't wait.
Or after hours next if you're a Patreon patron.
Peace.
Bitches.
For a transcript of the old 77 podcast, write down everything the boys say.
Fuck, that was dope.